I've had to deal with the last 2 hours.
He only heard the last half of that. But yeah, now the mic's on.
Trevor, you wouldn't believe the shit I've gone through the last 2 hours. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
Trevor and
I've gone through a lot too.
Trevor and I, we went our separate ways around like 6:15, 6:15ish, making
I thought you had to go.
Making the
He seems to
decision.
be talking to me about things.
Making the decision that we didn't have time to go get food together.
And then I had this.
We are now at 9 o'clock, 2 hours and 45 minutes later. And here we are finally starting. I'm only going to be able to be here for like 2 hours.
Yeah. I guess context for at least Crystal, or actually I don't know if Trevor even saw, but my car broke down when I was like half an hour away from home. So that's our context.
I don't know why you're talking there when... Oh wait, no, the camera's there. Okay.
It's the one on the desk right now, which is normally up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the camera was
Oh,
up
yeah,
there
that's
still.
right.
I'm
I started to do laundry. There's no towel in there.
Do you know where your towel is?
Oh, I have like 15 of these things, but now we get a brand new fresh one.
Lee?
Also, it's so empty. It's
That's
also literally like
It
8
echoes.
degrees colder than the rest of the house for some reason.
Did
don't
you
know why.
did you open the vents in there?
Yeah. The floor is actually just posters I haven't hung yet. I got
He
rid
has
of
a
like
problem.
10 posters this afternoon. I just sold them to Vince.
also the room being empty is kind of what happens when no one lives in it.
Yes.
You got food at the event, but we are going next week. Next week. Yeah. We're gonna go to my favorite restaurant, which is a pain in the ass to go to because it's only open 4 days a week for 5 hours a day. It works less than I do.
And somehow stays open.
Somehow stays open. By some miracle.
And what is it?
North of the bayou.
Oh.
It's open Wednesday to Saturday, 3 to 8. Incredible hours. Incredible hours.
I think I've been there, unless it's
Yeah, I took you there. I took you, Levi, and someone else there.
I feel like I've been there with someone else too. I think I went there with my family once.
It slaps. Unlike a certain burrito. Oh yeah, Burrito Drive. Legitimately, Saturday, Trevor and I are down at Bree Stevens, and we're like, we need food like decently fast. And we're like, well, what's fast around here? Oh, Burrito Drive is like 3 blocks away. We can go to get Burrito Drive. No, neither of us had ever been there before. Fast forward to today. This is 5 days later. Burrito Drive announces they are closing forever. Like, in a week or two. They have been open for like 16 years. I am the harbinger of death.
Again?
So, what do you mean
Always
Levi
and
is like a
forever.
woman?
Always and forever.
Like, are you saying that in the sense of he doesn't eat?
What's happening?
No, he's a
Come on, autofocus.
he's a ditzy little girl.
Oh, it takes forever. Okay. Not when he specifically.
He has to put his, he has to
We'll
put
do
his,
this to bother Crystal.
he has to put his makeup on. No, if you wanted to bother Crystal, you would point it towards you the entire time. Hi,
No.
Crystal.
No, I'll put a picture of Steven on screen.
What are you talking about? She likes Steven more than you.
She likes bothering Steven more than bothering me. Is that more fair?
I don't know.
How long's that room gonna be empty?
I'm trying to find a sectional, but it turns out people on the Facebook Marketplace have a lot of really good-looking stuff that they are awful at communicating. Like,
Well, yeah, they use Facebook.
I know.
Have you tried Craigslist?
No. Isn't that usually just considered a little worse? Because it's kind of more just
Craigslist
together?
Craigslist is
depends.
legitimately what this is designed for.
Well, yeah.
I mean, remember when Facebook Marketplace wasn't a thing?
I just use Craigslist. Or Craigslist.
Yeah.
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 Marketplace is a bit more streamlined, I guess, but I haven't been to Craigslist in long enough to really say that it's more so than Craigslist.
Craigslist is legitimately... you know what I love about Craigslist?
It has Craig.
It's fast. It's not bogged down by a whole bunch of JavaScript bullshit and ads and all that crap.
You sound like a programmer.
Yeah.
Oh god, that reminds me.
The big reveal.
That
Incredible,
reminds me
isn't
of my
it?
classes.
Yeah. But,
You know what's funny is that
I think
I'm
I've
starting to
messaged,
realize
like-
I'm starting to realize that I probably I mean, I've known this for a very long time, but programming is not what I was meant to do. But goddamn,
No, you
does it
wouldn't.
pay the bills?
Why would you get banned for posting a link?
It pays the bills.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
can
not looking for...
decide on a whim to buy a vacation package in
See,
Vegas.
This is
and-
already better. Last time I was on Craigslist, like 1 in 20 things had an image. So they've at least improved that.
Well,
Probably because
well-
people have smartphones now.
When was the last time you were on Craigslist?
A decade ago.
Technology has changed a little bit.
Yes. But yeah,
technology.
the thing is, I have probably reached out to about 10 different people at this point. The thing is, I was kind of like thinking about just kind of like saving up for one or going to like one of these like furniture places and seeing like what their like payment over like 18, 24 months kind of thing looked like.
Okay,
And
so
then I looked at Marketplace and I'm like, oh, literally every time somebody moves out, there's a 50-50, they're throwing their couch out. So
I actually am considering buying a new couch because I need one for
yeah.
my downstairs because I have the futon. I'm probably gonna move the futon
I already
into.
found a home for this if I replace it.
Well, that's fine. I don't need. I would like a new nice couch. Remember, Levi.
You have the budget.
I have money.
Ah.
I know it's incredible to considering, incredible to think about considering you work like, considering you get paid like $16 an hour for 20 hours a week, but
Yeah.
some of us have real jobs that make real money.
I'm trying.
I mean, he's
Oh,
ma-
yeah.
I make like 4 times as much as you do a month.
Yes. I mean, I literally put down the breakdown because you were judging the rent cost on it. I was like, yeah, I make like $1,500 a month.
You need to work more than you do. You need regular hours.
That's the goal. I mean, literally to get hours, I have to message the manager when I wake up each day, did anyone call in sick? Because that frees up hours for me to come in.
You need to find a new job.
That's what I've been doing. But
Yeah.
the one that's very reliable has been a little slow to reply. Which
Wow.
I'm uncertain of, but like, I literally like...
When was the last time you heard from them?
Depending on how you want to approach that, yesterday.
Okay, that's fine then.
Because it's more... It was hearing from my contact with the boss, not the actual boss.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're hearing from someone over there.
Yeah. I mean, you've met Hector, right? He's essentially like... What is it? Like their main business partner. So, and he's my recommendation. So they basically just hired me on the spot. They've just been waiting for the owner to stop being sick, or too sick to be in the office, and they were already finishing up and he's already dealing with his backlog of having been out of the office for 2 weeks, and I'm kind of low on that list of his backlog. If that makes sense. I don't watch for the bed bugs. If I'm in bed, my eyes are probably closed.
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology? Technology!
What?
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 Do I need to replay it?
What is happening?
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology? Technology!
Is it just a word that says?
It's the word. It's the sign that
gonna
just
say-
says technology.
I was gonna say I'm not sure what kind of technology that is, so I just have to assume it's a sign. It's just a big or yellow rectangle.
What am I?
Wait,
what am I fixing?
Well, yeah, what are we fixing?
Probably me.
About Levi not checking for bed bugs, or...
That's... Well... Either way... So we did the update. We haven't even booted up the game yet.
Whose fault is that?
Levi.
Correct.
No. It's...
I mean, you're also the one who...
Pick a category. You are in control of the board.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I didn't show you guys.
Oh my god.
We're
What
never
have you
gonna play
done?
this. We're never gonna play this game. I can only be here for like 2 hours, Levi.
Yeah. Well, you'll never guess. I got
Jeopardy.
Mario Party clone.
Great.
The thing is, I literally was looking at this and considering buying it because I thought it would just be a funny, stupid thing. But when I looked into it, it basically is like...
You know what you should do is you should go on Steam.
Like, everybody loves it across the board, which
It
really
is currently the
surprised
Steam sale.
me. Yeah.
You could always play Dokapon Kingdom.
Yeah. Vince told me I need to get that. I
We
got
should
that. It was
we should
free.
get a we
That
need to get a
was
group
free.
together and play like First Class Trouble and Project Winter.
Because we sold our N64 collection when we were younger to get Wii games. As of this, I have now recovered every game we lost.
You did it.
Hooray. I also got the one I was missing. So now I have all 3 Bongo games.
No, you don't.
And then Ben also
You're
sold me
missing a-
Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 for GameCube.
You're missing the 4th one.
Oh yeah, the Japan only one.
Donkey Konga
And he literally...
3.
Yeah, and he just gave me a free like PS2 extension cable because I saw it and I'm like, oh, I can use those. Let's boot up a game. I don't even know what the volume levels are like right now, so...
I have a hair stuck in my belt.
That boots up fast.
Also,
And loud.
something's not right.
No. That's the magic.
It's Levi. Levi's not right. I'm Batman. Levi is wrong.
Hey.
So that's without PC audio. You know what? We're just gonna roll with it that way. We're just gonna have you guys get 100% mic audio because apparently it wants to capture weird. So that means we get to listen to it at a
As I
slightly
mentioned,
better-
I've played like half this game before, I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
so.
I'm pretty sure you...
Why'd I do that? I don't know. Why did you do that?
I don't know!
I don't know. What did you do?
I pulled back the mic, but I grabbed inside it, so it just pinched my fingers.
What a mistake was that?
Well, you
What's
can tell
this
this was
the
on
game I played?
3DS.
Yeah,
Magic
but
Strong
Call of
Weak.
Duty World at War was on 3DS too. And it didn't look this bad. Or this good.
I was gonna say,
You can see the anti-aliasing.
I could see your anti-aliasing. And I did mean that it was a threat. It's the
Gasp!
pirate! Or no, that's the genie. I forget, she's a genie,
It's
right?
a half genie.
How do you get a half genie? Oh, yeah, that's right, genies don't have
Well, when a
legs.
She has a-
genie and a mortal love each other very much.
Then one dies of old age while the other lives
See,
on.
here's I think it's a little different than that.
Or I guess the...
When a mortal man is very lonely and
That's you!
and all he has for comfort is a magic lamp.
No.
I don't like where this is
I
going.
have a screwdriver too.
I don't like where this is going.
Chris knows where this is going.
Ah. He rubs the lamp.
In a way.
Wait, no, she's not even half genie. She said she was human. Now this is a character I can get behind. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
well, I mean, it's like me.
I know she still has pointy ears, and something's off with her fingers. What are those fingers? What is that? It is. We're going to protect the town from evil.
You only have 2 hearts. Don't die.
We beat Tropical Freeze. We know how this goes.
Water. Land.
No, Bolo. What's Bolo?
The dude.
Probably.
Ah, the Ammo Baron.
The guy with the
Where's the bird?
what is that?
I want to see the
mace?
bird. Yes. A mace that is like the size of his torso.
Auto potion. Oh, she's no longer part genie. I think we missed some lore.
I don't know I don't know any of the lore of the series. I just know this is the game that people
This
like.
might not be the game I had. Hold on, I'm looking up the Shantae games.
Yeah. I know there's 7 sirens, half genie hero, this snuggle fluff. Oh yeah, I didn't get rid of that yet. I'll see which fluff is available.
I see. I was not expecting it to say protect your bod.
Hell yeah, brother!
So, like, it's just a one-use thing, right?
It was... I think it was Risky's Revenge I played. Yeah, I think...
Okay.
I'm sure the camera showed most of that. That camera can stutter sometimes, though. Can you guys hear it well enough? Because you're just getting it all through the mic because it didn't want to play normally.
Okay.
Wait, I mean...
That's actually a lot of health per part.
It was either this or Risky's Revenge.
Oh, yeah, that was one of them.
I would...
There, now we can hear that.
I would believe Risky's Revenge.
Hold on. You know what I can do? I can log into my Nintendo account and look.
Your Nintendo account?
No, maybe I should stop breaking these.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We still have some of Chloe's tea if you guys want.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And,
See?
yeah, these two. And then I got some of these from work for some reason. So,
Black tea.
we have a little water
disgusting.
mix-in things.
And Darjeeling is interesting.
And then these, I just got a box of like 60 of them from Costco because I like them. And they were, it was like 10 bucks.
Ammonia.
But like the thing is like, I don't know, if people want it, I just have tons of it.
You know what ammonia is, right?
Oh yeah, that's the thing where if a janitor does it, they go bye-bye.
What?
What?
Isn't there like 2 chemicals you mix to get it and it's like poisonous gas?
Ammonia is poisonous.
Yeah.
Ammonia is a poisonous gas.
Is that Toad? It's a lot closer to him than it probably should be.
That's not Toad. That's my new original character, Blowed.
I never want to hear someone say original character again. Especially because I found out there was...
That's my new original character,
So-
Blonic.
I found out that there's apparently a YouTube channel where the entire gimmick of the channel is that somebody made an original character and then they just do a death battle of their original character versus random Dragon Ball characters, and that's the entire channel. And they get millions of views per video. I don't get it.
Oh.
I feel like the water will kill you.
What gives you that idea?
The bones. I don't do that. That kind of looks like a game or a character from SteamWorld. Oh yeah, did you ever get to see the Layton trailer? It looks really cool, but like they really don't show much about the game, just kind of like the world. As weird as that sounds, but I mean, with Layton, it's kind of there's usually a bit of a contrast. Are you noticing the difference between D-pad and analog stick?
I haven't used the D-pad.
Well, like, does the analog stick just feel like it's just the 4 or 8 directions? Looks like it is. But oh yeah, that's right. Hair is her like attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
That much I know for sure.
History.
Oh.
Whoa! He's a smart little cookie.
Digital. The last thing I purchased from Nintendo is a Kirby and the Forgotten Land shopping bag.
Because you didn't support them by buying the game. You almost did.
Forgot I had some of these things.
That reminds me, I got my copy of Breath of the Wild back from Chris because I wanted to. Oh no. Ellie. You know, speaking of potatoes, that reminds me. My mom literally gave me a potato thing.
I'm only able to see back 3 years. So I can only see back to
Okay,
buying
so-
Katamari Damacy reroll.
Wow, they are very generous with healing items. Or healing drops, I should say.
I mean, early on, yes.
Well, yeah. Well, like...
And yet, despite this,
Yeah, I mean, that was a
Chris,
drop,
have you
not a-
considered getting good?
I've considered it.
Then why the fuck won't you?
Maybe I don't want to.
Hi, Callie. Hi, Steven. Another Levi stream without Levi? Yep, it's true.
Yeah!
Levi, we need you to make art.
I'm giving the rats tacos. Literally.
Why are you giving the rats tacos?
What the fuck have they done to deserve that?
They're pretty cute.
Steven says he's leaving.
Oh. That... Why... Why?
Tell Steven if he leaves, we'll never forget.
Why do they Why are they trying to do that on a thing that's about to explode?
Oh, actually, you know the way that I can check this is if I go to my Humble Bundle.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I was not expecting
What the heck?
That's
a
a-
pile of...
How many of them have you been killing while I was in
That's
there?
it. Levi is a concept.
I
He
mean-
is not real.
They...
It's tr- Levi, is that true? Are you not real?
Oh, I'm unreal.
They were kind of latched on...
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
They were
I'm
kind of
running in
latched...
Unreal 5. Look at this ray tracing.
You're right,
Nah.
Steven. Levi is gonna be like, I played Shantae.
I'm made out of, what are they called? Voxels? Pixels? What are like those cube pixels called?
Voxels.
Yeah. I'm made out of those.
Are you sure?
Ooh, it comes with a little carry bag? Fun. I do like this music. Carry broke it. This is why Levi can't have nice things. Hey, I wanted to play, but I've just got home at the same time. Well, actually, no, they got here before me, actually.
Yeah.
I'm getting
One
Monday.
far earlier than him.
I got here like 45 minutes before Levi did.
Little details.
Little? Little.
My time is worth like $40 an hour, you know. That's like $30 you owe me.
Oh. I could save, I guess.
Ow, Baron!
Right.
Whoa.
That's right, boys. Tear down that preschool and convert it into a long-range cannon.
That guy's missing something.
An eye?
Oh, no, wait. He has extra. He's got 3. Here's a Levi. Hey, what's up, Mark?
Fuck you mean nothing found. Humble.
Hey, guys. Welcome to another day that ended up being way more complicated than a day off should have been.
It was Shantae and the Pirate's Curse that I own. So I have played half of this game.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
And what
'Cause
you think.
I can see it, hear him.
I mean, she...
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're supposed to do that.
She does kind of look
Oh,
like a
hi,
dancer.
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know how to... I haven't seen it.
We need to watch The Room.
Oh.
I have The Room.
The movie?
No, the game. It's called The
What?
Room.
No.
Yeah, I can go get it.
No, that's not what I mean.
What?
I did not hit her. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit. It is not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yes, you did. The Room is unironically one of my favorite movies.
You're unironically one of my favorite people.
Oh. Okay, so...
Chris,
Yes?
you've literally done nothing and you're already down.
Oh,
your health.
okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know it did quarter hearts. I was afraid it was just each hit was a heart. Boggins do that.
Okay.
Destroy him.
He is impervious to damage when he is standing up.
I deserved that.
Yeah. You know, I honestly didn't even know this game had pixel art style.
Really?
I probably could have guessed it from it being on 3DS, but I figured that would probably have just been like it was made that way for 3DS.
Actually.
Legitimately though, I love The Room. I have watched that movie at least 5 times.
Why?
Because it's great.
Oh. Why'd you have to go and destroy his tank? That was a nice looking tank.
Why the fuck did we have to hit him when it's his tank festival?
I mean, why is it that the ball finished the fight when it didn't do any damage?
Yes.
That's what I mean. Either only the balls mattered or only the hair mattered.
Mother gave me that. Whoa. What do you mean, what's this commotion? Did you not realize they were being, like, invaded?
I'm okay. Blowed.
I believe this. I love this guy. I went out brownies and I don't. Who were they? Oh, fair enough.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hercules does what
Wait,
Nintendo
is this
Hercules.
like a guy royalty or something? What?
Ah,
Court summons.
I mean,
Well, did you?
I
Apparently,
mean,
that guy's the rightful owner of the town.
it's only good games. Like, only good games will arrest the player.
They're gonna shave us bald.
I mean, think about it. What other games do you have the main character arrested for dumb crimes?
Mario Sunshine.
Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Does he get arrested in Wind Waker?
He gets thrown in prison.
I don't know if that counts as just being arrested. It's like, just somebody's like, I want to hold you captive.
I mean, he was...
Also, technically,
he
you don't
was-
have to be.
He was, what's the word? Trespassing on private property. And
Hey, they
thrown
stole
it-
his sister first. Or their pet bird did.
Look. Just because other people broke the law doesn't mean he didn't break the law.
I'm surprised you even knew that much. I thought you had 160.
What?
The error code when you boot up Wind Waker.
Oh, the only reason I know that is because I lent my Wii U to a friend who...
Complaining about it.
Yeah, he messages me, he's like, yeah, I can't boot up Wind Waker. This was literally a week ago.
Oh.
Literally a week ago. I'm like, I don't know, man. I can try to re-download the game, and then that news came out about that error code being like a death knell. It's like, oh shit.
You saw like the actual news, not just me saying
what was
something,
what
right?
was the error code he sent me? Oh shit, it's the same one.
Did you even know about that before I started saying things?
Okay.
I literally found out about it right before you started talking about it.
Aw.
You know, we still have to do art.
I'm busy.
And by we, I mean you.
Oh.
Callie
I believe
asked for a potato.
Let's go!
there was some
And
sort
by
of
God, she's got one right between me and Chris.
I think
Thank you, Steven. I'm glad someone
No,
understands
Steven's just
my
excited
humor.
about the nudity.
Oh.
And apparently Chris. Or no, you're just disappointed that Steven's excited about it?
Both? Chris's
Who is this?
nudity?
Hold on, what?
Isn't this a sight?
Oh, jeez.
What? That is not the right voice.
Please no.
Isn't this a sight in the flesh? Booby haha, she said booby.
Yeah, this game seems to, I don't know, present them more than most.
I mean, look into the eyes.
The eyes of the
They're
skull.
red.
The eyes of the skull.
I see the ire of Sauron in those eyes.
No, look at the eyes of the skull.
Oh, those eyes.
I'll say
Is that like the version of blinking? Then?
she has a really weird eyebrow.
You do too. Actually, no, it looks pretty normal. Let's see, potato. I really don't feel like drawing GLaDOS. I don't even know if Callie knows what that is, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Callie, do you know who GLaDOS is? And if you don't, how the fuck could you? If you don't, go talk to Eddie.
Wait. Let's see.
Wait,
I have
what?
a belt.
I got a belt too. It's been a while since I've actually like looked at like an unprocessed potato.
Does your belt hold up your pants, or does your pants hold up your belt?
Yes.
Indeed.
A symbiotic relationship, if I ever did see one.
Yeah, that's a potato, right? Callie, enjoy potato.
Genie lamp.
We're popping this thing straight.
He
Wait,
doesn't look that
Wait.
scared.
did she lock us up in the bathtub?
Yes.
I think I was looking at the potato during that.
I mean, you at least looked at the screen a little bit when booby trap was mentioned.
Oh, I hadn't started the potato yet at that point.
Actually,
Right,
you know, I
but
just
that-
realized the way they spelled booby trap is not how you spell booby trap, because booby trap is spelled BOOBYTRAP, and they spelled it BOOBIETRAP. So they absolutely, I mean, of course they knew what they were doing, but it was even more purposeful.
There, Callie, it's in general.
I want my men.
What'd you call me?
And she wants her weapons too.
Long.
And she wants them all right now.
Why does she have cuffs on? Like, or what are they? The cufflinks?
I don't know.
There's no shirt.
There's no shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I think Shantae's more clothed than she
What the
is.
heck?
I don't think that's true, Chris.
Did they just poison this dude? Scream.
Cacklebat. Okay.
That's what they used to call me.
I love how the picture still shows bubbles and not like the.
Chains.
I don't even see it as a chain. I see it as just like a
It
big old-
is a bear trap.
Yes.
I like how they still have to get in like the very obvious cleavage for Shantae.
You know, what if we all got in character? What if all of us had clean?
I'm unarmed. Deal with this creature
We're
quickly.
all just gonna like cut and strip down our shirt.
This is a
No, bubbles are pretty decent. Oh, she actually did. Let her do it.
Risky says she's unarmed, but she has 2 arms. What's up with that?
Is this thing even attacking? Oh, it did one.
I love how you're like, is it attacking?
Yeah.
And then it immediately attacks.
More if that happens.
Magic lamp.
Wait, so is she on our left side then?
Hold X to suck things up.
Fine, I'll suck.
Isn't that what everybody needs?
Dark
Suck.
magic.
No, dark magic.
You have cheese down your chin.
Just like I'm
Yeah.
like looking at. He's just got this just long drip of cheese just hanging
It's
from his chin.
It's almost like a singular
It's
cheese
optimal.
beard hair.
It's optimal.
It's disgusting is what it is.
I love cheese.
There's no time for a suck.
Where is it? I thought you guys said.
Well, you got it now. It's all. It's.
Then why
off
did it
now.
never get on my hand if it... Oh. Is that it? How'd it get on the bowl?
Because your hand probably like.
Are you accusing me of having a
The
hand?
Pirate Master.
That's what they call me.
Levi, when was the last time you changed that Stream Elements message?
Probably when I made it.
When was that?
Oh,
Let me out.
certainly over a year ago. Probably not by much, though.
He sounds pretty dangerous.
I love danger.
Sorry, I'm not the person who tends to read stuff like this all out loud.
Well, yeah, last time
Chris,
you did, you
I
said
want
chosen
full
one.
voice acting. You hussy.
I like how he's still more disappointed in what I said. I said like 4 words.
Did you just call me a hussy?
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
He's upset with you. What is that?
I'm couldn't.
That sounds like a breed of dog.
That's a husky.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a husky.
And it sounds like that. Can we kick Ace out of the server? I'm going to pre
Bye, Callie. We will have fun sucking. Well, Levi will.
Oh, yeah. I ran out of stuff to suck. I need to refill.
He's dead, but don't let that fool you, because he's not dead.
Yeah, he'll just use dark magic.
Sexually explicit woman.
Now that's my passion project right there.
No, it's not.
No, crewman.
If a crewman's on a boat, he's a seaman. Is that what you're
Only if he's on the
passionate
sea.
about?
He could be an ocean man. He could even be a lake man.
What if he's under the sea?
Then he's he's a drowning man.
a submariner.
He doesn't have to be.
Submariner.
He's a sub man. That sounds weird.
He's just a sub.
Yeah. Well, he's in one.
What?
He'd be in a submarine.
I say that, and there is definitely a double entendre there, and then Levi says it, and you would never know that there was a double entendre there.
Well, yeah, he's in a submarine.
I say he's just a sub, and Levi's like, yeah, he's just a sub.
No, I said he's in a sub. We're literally talking about submarines. Right? Are we not?
You do realize that like a quarter of what I say is purposefully going over your head.
Yeah, your mouth's about that height.
That's not what I mean.
Well, there. Now I can't go over my head as easily.
Oh, don't worry. It absolutely will.
Did that mean something bad?
Huh? What?
I don't know. BDSM. I feel like that's something that tried to get explained to me at one point, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
But it's also said by-
Pearl,
What?
the Pokemon games.
Oh no, wasn't that... I forget, it was the... That's what we kept calling it for like one of the characters that we helped in Yakuza, right?
Oh
Or
yeah.
no, that was something else. That was
no, that was right.
That was like Dominant or something?
Dominatrix.
Yeah.
I mean, a dominatrix
does
deals in
participate in
BDSM.
BDSM.
Exactly. I don't remember what that means though. Hey Matt!
Prime Remastered.
Oh yeah! With
What-
Matt here, that reminds me. You haven't gotten to see the M50Xs.
What about Masked Reprimered? That is not a good joke.
This is what they look like. And I put the New Year cups on.
Welcome to explaining BDSM to Levi. Okay, well, Levi, when a man and a woman love each other very
Hold on.
much...
Not a...
They divorce.
What?
Oh, sorry, I've been watching too much Doug.
When a man and a woman love each other very much, and they both love to get hurt physically.
Well, they don't necessarily both love to get hurt.
At least one
Well,
of them
divorce
likes to
would
get
hurt both of them.
I said physically.
Oh. A physical divorce. I
Then-
don't know.
then a-
I
then
don't
a
know what
wo-
that is.
Then
Dark
a
magic.
woman takes her stiletto and digs it into the man's grundle.
Isn't a stiletto like a high heel or something?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like half the women I know don't even own high heels. Actually, probably a lot more than half.
I like how I said that. Levi understands what half of that is, and the other two are just... Chris and Mormon are just like...
Yeah.
What do you mean you need to be alone?
She has to dance just to absorb her
If,
dark magic.
if you haven't, I highly recommend the song Stiletto by Billy Joel. It's a great song, and it will teach you all about BDSM.
We probably shouldn't play it on stream.
It is copywritten.
Yeah,
Hello.
there is no subtlety in left and right. You either go or you don't.
So a D-pad would be fine anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted to, we could swap to it, but I don't know if it matters.
That was worse.
I really
Hey,
don't. Like,
don't you talk down about Billy Joel to me.
So we could use this too.
I mean, I'm perfect. I've felt perfectly fine so far.
I'll make sure you don't.
Imagine your latest roommate as a bed partner.
Oh, yeah, I also
and
have a bunch of
issues being
cheesecake if
what
you
makes
guys
you
want
smash
cheesecake.
that newer
And I
nut
still have
button.
snickerdoodles.
The rats finished their taco.
That way, if you die, you don't die. Oh, okay.
Nab! If you lose, I will make fun of you.
I'm gonna regret this. Oh!
Ha! You suck.
I mean, I didn't know he would jump across and bash face first into the other tree.
That honestly is even sadder.
Although okay, so it does actually give gems back if you collect them, huh? I think.
Yes, it did.
Because I think I had, like... I hate that every time I see this, my brain first goes poke. Monster milk.
It was a...
For you. Oh, I didn't even realize that was two. I gave Lance like a big old stack of them because I was like, I'm not going to use all of these.
I don't want any.
Oh. Chris might.
You know, I don't think he does.
What am I gonna do with it?
Oh, you have a laptop, right? Put them all over.
Premium tech decals.
Yeah. Had a wet dream.
Doubt it.
I have fallen asleep in a bathtub before. That
Do
was
it.
a long time ago.
Do it.
Hold on a sec.
What's happening? Heart squid.
Yeah, you can,
That's
you can-
interesting.
you can kill the squids too.
Who are you?
Yeah, let me melt down the squids.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
You only have 3.
This recipe calls
I
for
think
more
I think
squids.
don't I only have like 2?
Ooh, I like this UI.
Yeah.
This looks fun.
I just looked back at chat, and I haven't even been paying attention to how you got to this point.
He just asked if I'd had one. But yes.
Can you time out Matt, please?
Nah, he's cool. He just had a question.
Oh, I didn't intend to save, but I guess I saved.
You're saving and you're gonna like it!
Okay.
He accepts his fate. He does try to.
What do you mean, I have no power here? I have
Every-
more power than you. I have access to the admin console.
But you shouldn't use it for that.
I shouldn't use it for him asking about a very specific sexual thing in your chat.
That's all chat's been talking about for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Why is it suddenly like someone just crossed the bar?
Because he did.
I don't know. The other thing sounded worse. They were talking about like beating each other up. Or whatever it was.
Beating each other up. That I guess yeah, that's one way to describe
What is it?
BDSM.
Consensual assault?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I like that. I like that. Oh, I like consensual assault a lot better than BDSM as a term.
Okay.
Although that could also go as boxing is consensual assault.
Hold on.
Yes. So boxing is.
Boxing and BDSM are on the same side of the Venn diagram, I guess.
I haven't looked at the Venn diagram in a while, it appears. Ah! A hot spring! Oh, you can crawl in it. Does she shake her butt when you crawl? Why?
Because fan service.
This
I mean, this is her standing still.
Incredible timing.
Bad-
Incredible timing.
bad timing.
Like, this is Shantae standing still. Like,
She moves everything.
yes.
Yes.
And then when you suck. Hold on. There we go.
How was that different than what you were doing before? It's just the same thing, but she's either dancing or just holding it.
Do you have consent
Are those
to buy
different moves?
Snap-on tools
It's
with
the
my
same
money?
button. It's just cycling.
What?
Oh.
No. What?
That's me right
No.
here, baby. I'm the mature gamer.
I'm not spending my money on Snap-on tools for you. I'm not spending.
What's a Snap-on tool?
It's a high-end. It's high-end tools. Like a Snap-on is a brand.
This,
Oh.
this saying.
I was like, do you mean like they're magnetic
Oh
or
my
something? Like
God.
what?
Oh my god, he's an idiot.
Oh. Huh.
Oh my god.
I've never seen an idiot before.
Oh no, I can't
Why
say.
are all of your emotes so tiny?
Because when you change the font size, so like those mod badges and stuff, that's the actual font size that OBS wants to display.
Yeah, but you can change
I have it
the
displaying-
you can change the size of those too, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I just changed the font size and
Oh,
just
I
kind of
can
assumed
see
the rest
that.
wasn't going with it.
I can see that.
I was gonna say, if you could just make the emotes way bigger, that'd be cool.
I want to hit but can't hit.
I don't even know what that screen was. Look at this guy at the admin counter.
I don't think that's what I want, but sure.
You're just authorizing my account for things?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't worry about it either, Chris. I forgot to get water when I went in there. I like water. Don't you?
A hard squeak. what?
Alright. Got Crystal's favorite. Albino.
I have to wonder what to do with monster milk. Although I'm also not 100% sure I want to know what to do with monster milk.
She's so nice.
Larger emotes.
What? Which one is which? Oh, for the two albinos? So if you'll notice on her nose, it's kind of like brown. On the other one, she has two separate brown spots. On this one, it's one brown spot. But also, Quill has a much pointier face.
I'm gonna take a guess and say you can come back to things later. Because I see no logical way to get to that heart squid. Yeah, there's not really a logical way to get to the heart squid. Unless you can grab it with hair. No, probably not.
Oh yeah, if you guys like sparkling water, I still have tons of it. I just keep it in the fridge now. And I don't even like it, really, so...
I'd rather have cheesecake than sparkling water right now.
I do have that, too.
That's why I said it.
I got your emails to be twice as big. That's about as good as I can get, actually.
That's something. Usually, if I can't tell what it is, I just hover over it, and it just shows it huge.
That's about the same size now.
Yeah. Another thing that Conga 3 was a Japanese exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Or was it also PAL?
Japan only.
You know what? I need to stop just...
Is there actually region locking on the GameCube?
I need to stop trying to kill everything.
There is. There is, but you can mod it to...
Yeah. Although at that point, don't most people just mod it to play SD cards? Because apparently that's very common for GameCube.
I mean, sure. You know, it's even easier modding a Wii to just do all that.
Didn't they literally figure out how to do it by like putting tweezers in the disc slot or whatever?
Okay, so...
But now there's like
I
so
don't
many
know.
ways to mod a Wii that like you just pick one of like 30 options or something.
I mean, I even modded a Wii. Like, I never mod my consoles.
I never do either.
Although I'm probably gonna mod my Wii U because Jesus Christ, what a fucking shit console.
Well,
I've never had a console that literally will brick itself if you don't play it.
yes. All right, guys, what kind of hats
That
are you
is dumb.
feeling?
It is pretty fucking dumb.
You know what? I already know this is Mitch's pick, so I'll just give it to you.
Oh, I forgot to bring my meerkat
I
hat.
feel like this could fit your vibe, Chris. I mean, if you want, I can get the more patriotic one.
You need a meerkat hat. I
Yeah,
know
that
you
could
don't. That's
fit
why I
you.
said you need one.
You don't want the sparkly Santa hat? Unless you want me to grab another. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh!
What the fuck? What you said that fits his vibe? The
No,
sparkly Santa hat. What vibe is that?
No, he was saying that.
What vibe is that? Sexy Santa?
Now that's a
was-
Chris I can get behind. Chris Kringle.
No, he was saying that
What, you didn't know about-
to the Rockies visor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys are just redeeming all the redemptions that I said I was gonna get rid of, but I didn't yet.
I got 2 rolls by the way.
Hold,
I think you have more than that.
Hold up. What did I miss?
I mean, I get
What
2
did I
rolls
miss,
for
Crystal?
Oh, yeah. Also, I don't know if I made it clear, but just like the being in person and you forgot about it isn't the backlog roll. Because that just seems kind of dumb. I don't need you to just be like, Oh, I've been over for a few Thursdays. I just kind of never got around to it. I would like to roll 8 times today. Wait, oh, the sword's by Mitch now. Sexy Santa Chris in a kilt without a shirt. Oh, I'm down. That reminds me. Hey Google, alarm for 10 minutes.
Okay, your alarm's set for today
Wait.
at 10:05 p.m.
That blue-haired lad installed our new lock backwards, upside down, and inside out.
Hey, it takes a true artisan to pull off something like that.
And they're trapped inside without a key.
These things happen. Hey, it's like me, but opposite.
Oh no.
What do you mean? It's just a sticker, Chris.
Not you.
Oh.
Post-boss syndrome?
What the? That's a big one. Why is he so much bigger than all like the human models they show on screen?
Because he's big.
Oh wait, he actually is. I couldn't tell. I didn't notice until it was on screen like that.
It's Mitch. Oh no.
Just to round up the package. It is two-dimensional. Yeah, but there's not gaps to fill anymore. Also, I gave away like 40 or 50 pages of stickers like this afternoon.
Steam Spring Sale. Steam Deck is 10% off this week.
Oh.
Buying 2.
Okay, so I can't go further.
Power Wash Simulator is only 20% off. I don't want to pay fucking $20 for it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
But it would be worth it to you.
No, it wouldn't.
Now, Power Wash Simulator is a way of life. The thing is, have you ever
I'd
actually done
rather
use
pay.
a real
I'd
Power Wash?
rather pay $5 for Frog Fractions Game of the Decade Edition.
Is that any different from what you already played?
Yes,
Why?
because they give the frog a hat.
Is that all that changes?
That's all they advertise as the changes, but there is actually more content. to
Okay,
it.
I was gonna say, you're just getting this... You're just interested in that game because of our current predicament. Oh, I didn't realize that. She like holds her arm when you're low health.
But somehow Raft and Dreadhunter have gotten no discounts, which is annoying.
What are we playing next? Oh yeah, you finished XD, right?
Yeah.
Do you have your follow-up game planned?
Yeah, it's the Looker. I beat that.
Well, follow-up to that. I mean, like your
Bug
ongoing.
Snacks DLC, which will also take only one stream. Oh yeah, I also played Turnip Boy.
Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about that.
We need to play Project Winter and First Class Trouble,
I know.
which are both on sale.
Well, I bought Project Winter already.
I might have.
Correction. I bought you Project Winter already.
No, you brought me Truck Sim.
Did I not gift you Project Winter?
I'm
too?
pretty sure I bought it like when you mentioned, "Hey, we should play this." That or I already had it.
Well,
But I
something
didn't get
tells
it
me,
gifted from you.
I'm gonna have to come back here eventually.
Yeah.
Actually, I think what might have happened was I got sent a key of it by Brian, and I gave it to you. I think that might have happened.
I don't think Brian gave me a key. I thought for sure I just bought it.
But First Class Trouble, you should get.
Oh, this is just back to the beginning. Okay, so it's a bit of.
No. You know a game you should stream next? Now, this will be a hard
First Class Trouble is $6, and we only need 6 people to run a game.
So, what I think you should play for your next game, or at least somewhere on the list, you would really like Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. It's so good. It's also pretty short. Just don't try to sequence break like I did. Because I figured out that there was an unintended way to get to a late game area, early game, and I just kind of like did an entire 4-hour stream trying to get through it, and I just could not because I
Oh, I
was
think I
nowhere.
remember that.
I was nowhere near prepared to get through the area, but because of how I got into it, I didn't realize it was like an area I shouldn't get to yet. I just thought it was the next area. Are there zombies?
Yeah, they are. But
Yakuza Like a Dragon is 70% off.
I already have it.
so
Also, I
The
was.
new one?
Yes.
so
Oh! You mean Like a Dragon Isu? Oh,
So-
no, that one. I have that one already.
so he gave us the Royal Gate key, and he's like some idiot must have.
What do you mean I'm not permitted to
Lost it?
view it? Fuck off. Why are you defaulting to 2023 instead of 1973?
She's like, and it had. How do you find a gate key
Yeah, did
in
you
your
get it
mouth?
for $18?
I'm pretty sure I got it for 14 or something like that.
That's pretty good.
I got it a while back.
Judgment
what?
and Lost Judgment are...
I did get Judgment. I have not gotten Lost Judgment. I figured I'd try Judgment first, at least. But yeah, I was actually kind of serious about
You
the
know, I
thing I
could've
said
said
in the
no.
group chat about, or in the server about this game.
You can buy the Judgment bundle, which is Judgment, Lost Judgment, and Lost Judgment, the Kaito Files DLC.
I don't know what that is. Oh,
For $82.15. Normally $129.97.
those games are frequently on sale for like $20 each.
I'm not sure Lost Judgment is, because I think it's newer, but...
I've seen Lost Judgment for $25 pretty frequently, I feel like. Honestly, I keep seeing Lost Judgment on sale more than I'm seeing Judgment. I don't think Judgment's
Okay,
in print
dude.
anymore. He's loud.
Yours.
Oh yeah, Judgment's 28 right now.
Okay.
That's gonna get you in trouble with the law.
She's already in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
But
I like how it's literally just one-to-one the rupees from Zelda. What's happening?
What's that smell?
that's not. This isn't my armor.
Yes. I prefer my libraries royal. That's gonna be a
That's
boss
not
fight.
Shovel
room.
Knight. That's my new original character, Blovel Knight.
Actually, we did make a Shovel Knight original
What?
character. His name was Custom Knight. You remember, right, Chris?
Huh?
You soaking beans for tomorrow? There's a sequel. Recommended by Brian!
I'm just scrolling through Steam and I see this.
Why did it get a sequel?
Wait, just like.
I didn't even read his review.
Recommended by Granada.
That's Brian.
I
I don't know if
was
you're as
reading-
in the loop over who that is.
I mean, I was reading what the review was, or the recommendation was.
I
is there
did not
like a
even know My
goat
Name is
or a
Mayo
ram?
was a game. I see My Name
Why
is
is there
Mayo
like a
2,
goat or a
and I
ram
see
or
it recommended.
something?
It's 99 cents.
Don't worry about it.
And Jason?
Don't worry about
Or is
it.
that Michael? Which one's which? I don't remember.
What are you talking about?
The hockey mask bad guy.
From
Like the horror movies.
Everyone's an
That's-
idiot.
That's Jason.
Okay. Who's Mike? Isn't that another one?
You're thinking
Michael
of
Myers, I think? Isn't that another one?
Michael Myers is an actual person that I think played.
Scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. What?
What?
Is that the one who has like...
Myers,
Oh,
it's M-Y-E-R-S.
Is that the one who has like a weird fleshy mask?
I think he plays... It's Freddy.
Ah,
Freddy
yes.
Krueger and Jason...
No, Freddy's like the one in the plaid shirt with the spiky fingers.
Yeah,
And
but-
the top hat.
I'd
or
like
whatever.
to give you a
whatever
knowing
kind of
wink
tent.
now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work.
These things happen.
Excuse me.
Imagine
what?
if you could wear glasses like this guy. They don't
His
touch your
eyelids-
ears, they don't touch your nose.
If his eyelid... yeah, that's called two separate monocles.
You want two monocles?
You know what they call two monocles?
Glasses.
Glasses.
Bionicles.
We don't use that word with Matt and Chad. It will set him off.
Yeah, and
Or did you actually time him out while I was over there?
I didn't, but I still can.
Oh, right, the Forbidden Isles map.
That's what we came in here for.
But yeah,
Like,
I was
why,
actually somewhat serious about the thing I said in the server
Why do they
when
just
we were
have-
talking about this game.
Why do they just have a map to the Forbidden Islands?
Just in case. They're forbidden, not forbidden to know about them. Also, this is the Royal Library. They have special things.
You know, there's a Friday the 13th multiplayer game. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of us know about that. Stop.
it looks goofy as all hell.
I mean, apparently it's very well received. There's another game that I feel like I heard about, but I forgot about until my boss yesterday started talking to me about it because we saw it on the shelf. I forgot about Dragon Ball Breakers, which is just Dead by Daylight Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I still have not seen any gameplay. It just sounds
I
like such a weird idea.
This man
I've seen it.
has a mustache.
The
where
main
his
reason it
mouth
sounds
should be.
weird to me, though, is like Dead by Daylight. Most of those characters, like, you can at least kind of run away from.
This man-
Dragon Ball.
this
They
man
literally
has-
just blow up a planet if they want half
This
the time.
man has no mouth. He has a mustache and a chin.
He's a rejected
Yeah.
Professor Layton.
You take that back.
What is Professor Layton? What is his hand? What is that finger? But yeah, when Steven said that this game had Mahjong, I actually seriously considered just making a game I play on my own, just from him saying that alone.
Baby.
I'm actually still kind of considering that. Also, you said you didn't like RPGs other than Pokemon and something else. Mario.
Paper Mario. Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really enjoyed Yakuza though.
Well, this one is a turn-based RPG.
Honestly,
That's kind of disgusting.
Well, you know why it is, right? They literally made an April Fool's video of the next Yakuza game being a turn-based RPG, and people liked it so much that they were like, okay, I guess we'll just do it. And so they made the next Yakuza a turn-based RPG simply because an April Fool's video got that popular.
actually, you know what?
Which is kind of funny.
I won't save. Maybe I will. Just in case.
Okay, I actually remember this part vaguely. I think. Yeah.
Regret.
What'd you do? Did you put it through your ponytail?
I put my ponytail through it.
What's the difference? No!
One,
Ah!
one has a hole, one doesn't.
At least I didn't get one of those combat hats or whatever they call them.
Helmets.
No, they literally make like snapbacks, but the entire like front panel is like metal, and this is like a big old metal bead, so you can like whack people with it.
Why?
I don't know, but my uncle thought it was really cool at one point and showed me, and I was like, "Why is there a market for this?"
Really? You're asking why there's a market for something that can hurt people?
Ah, yes. What is this angry little beverage?
It's Monster Milk. You get it.
I mean, that's just regular.
you get it by killing monsters.
Ah. You know, most people when they like loot a monster corpse, they're looking for like the pelt, the bones, the meat. You usually don't come away with milk.
You also don't usually come away with flesh pops.
Yeah,
I
where'd
said
they-
that sometimes you
Where'd
get
they
the
get
meat.
the stick?
That's a bone. It's a bone, and then there's meat, and then they just took a strip of skin and tied
Okay.
it around it.
There's 32.
Forbidden map. We can never click on that. Yes.
I can't click it.
Yeah, because you have to give it the risky.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna take the risk.
You know, Crystal, now that I think about it, I think I only actually have one Mortal Kombat game.
I don't own a Mortal Kombat game.
I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat 3 is on the Genesis Mini. And that's all I can think of that I actually own for Mortal Kombat.
Wait, what did I miss? Huh? Whoa, what?
Oh, just things girls do.
No.
With cum being the key word.
What? Stop.
That's just the last 3 things she said.
I know.
Oh, there's also a burn victim and claws. Hey, John, you exist.
Santa Claus.
John, have you ever even played Mortal Kombat?
That doesn't match.
It's John. He will redeem that any chance he gets.
No, not any chance he gets. Otherwise, he'd be constantly playing.
He has the points to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, the ponytail through the hat. What are you tinkering with? True!
I will consider you weak.
Because I'm wearing pants.
No.
Can I consider you weak for wearing pants?
Go ahead.
Oh. Too gory? Yeah.
Did you not put your music back? Oh, music.
Oh. Characters would be ones that you put there for yourself. 7, I think. Or next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Your hand is cold. Talk. Irish, yeah. What
Oh,
are you
yeah.
trying to do?
Oh, that's this game.
Yes. How did you not know?
I knew it was a Shantae game.
You
I
went
just
out of your way
didn't
to
know which
find
one.
it. Where are we going? Are we just following the forbidden map, basically?
Well, we gotta...
Yeah. When did I say this?
Which roll? Which one do I get rolls for?
I want to say it was a 12 and a 20. Because the 10 is like
No.
way more.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I also remember.
For
Your backlog?
no, for me being here on stream and
that's
also
a
being
20
a
and a
sub.
12.
A 20 and a 12. Okay. Is the D20 thing on here now?
Chat. Like the chat button. Next
Yeah,
to,
I'm looking for it. there's-
second from the bottom.
There's too many buttons
And
here.
then that lower right of the middle category.
Am I allowed to cut piece?
Oh, I could get cheesecake.
I-
Well, I know where all the stuff is. And there's other things.
Alright, we'll roll the D20 first, chat. D20, the roll is a 19.
Why you get a high number?
Someone chugs a full glass of water. And here's the D12. 8. Whiteboard. Big.
Are you just going for it?
I mean, it's either me or you, because I doubt he's gonna make himself chug a whole glass of water.
Good.
I mean, I could. I probably should, but
I mean, if you want, you can do that.
I can do that of my own volition.
And so can
I can force one of you to do it.
Mitch, do you need cheesecake?
I don't need cheesecake.
Do you
Would
want
you
cheesecake?
like some?
I don't know. What kind of cheesecake is it?
Plain. And then I also have like whipped cream or something. You put on it.
I'm not thanks. I'm good. I don't like cheesecake that much.
So, wait, are you...
No, I'm just drinking normally, like a normal person.
So
Do you want a jug of water?
I can do... I can, he can, whatever.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. It's the WoW monster.
I guess when Levi comes back, you make your decision.
Okay. You cannot cheer on your own channel. Oh. Sad.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what anyone's doing.
Levi,
Who are you?
who the fuck do you think?
Taco Bell?
I'm gonna play the game now. Only if you agree to do exactly what I say when I say it. The Pirate Master is my foe to contend with, not yours. And when this is over, we go our separate ways. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a deal. Let's beat this guy together and save Sequin Land. Hold on. How do I know you won't pull a fast one? Would I lie to you?
Yes.
Say hello to the steam-powered Oceanic Tinker Tub Mark II.
What'd you just call me?
Fat.
About time. It's not like you could do it yourself.
Mark II? What happened to the first one? You happened to it. Get on board before I change my mind.
This is the map selection.
I don't remember this at all.
This looks too HD for the 3DS, that's probably why.
So, who do you want to chug the water?
Have to make room for cheesecake.
An overdose of cops, that is the best way to go. Shitting yourself to death. Saliva
That reminds
Island.
me. I have to make like 4 different quotes from the stream on Sunday.
Where did you get those clothes?
Apparently, I absolutely broke Drew with one
We
thing I
got
said.
new clothes, apparently.
I just went to the bathroom and I told him I'm going to make a creation. And apparently, he could not stop laughing about it for like 10 minutes.
We got new clothes from...
Even though I thought it was a very basic thing to say.
Most of the clothes were much
He also
too
told me,
gloomy,
how's my
though.
time in there? And I said, passionate.
Stay away from my personal effects.
What?
And I remember that exact scenario because I clicked.
of evil!
When did I say 106?
106.
When did I say that?
That sounds like something I forced you to say.
How to make progress in society?
It was probably something like we were talking about all of those things, and you were just like,
Let's
yes, this is
accumulate
the
them.
logical conclusion to this to this conversation.
Yeah. I could see Jake saying that. Oh yes. I was very excited about trying out Xenosaga 3.
Damn, she ain't messing around.
You're about to look like a mackerel.
What was going on with in that quote?
Which one?
The last one.
Oh. I don't know. That just sounds like something Mitch would say.
Sounds
The
like
heck
something,
is he shooting at you?
Sounds like something half of your guests would say, Levi.
Are you in that half?
Oh.
Some of these
What
are
do you mean
terrifying.
I can't do it.
Hey, that's Mitch's words. If you're terrified of Mitch's words, just wait till you see his stream.
This girl is in a pickle and I'm just the zucchini. Goddamn. I am.
When did you say that?
I
and
said that. I
why?
definitely said that during Yakuza. Definitely said that during Yakuza. I actually somewhat remember because I recall Chris immediately getting offended that I said zucchini.
How would you be offended at saying a food?
Because I said zucchini and not The other thing with pickles can be cucumber. I say the other thing, like...
So me or Chris slurping?
This mermaid is wearing no bra.
What are we talking about? Yeah, that's how it happens. It's right, E10.
She do be a fish.
Yes. Well, have you ever seen a fish with a bra before, Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Should I be concerned?
You have not been on the internet as long as I have, my friend.
No, I'm talking about a real fish.
What? No. What would I?
In real life? No. On the internet, maybe.
The
On the
water holds
internet.
up. They're on land. In fact, they're like on a they're on top of a cliff. Why are they there?
Why not?
Because they don't have legs.
You know, we should
Stop being racist.
have given this to Levi. He's the one.
Don't worry,
I wanna
I am
figure out
going to
who's-
die just fine
is
without
slurping?
Levi.
John. Pick a slurper. It's me or Chris. I'm about to go through half of this anyway.
We'll go with Chris then.
We both just have full cups. The cheesecake does make you thirsty, though.
I am down to last hit.
I did just actually go through half of it. So, John, have you DM'd me your image yet? And it better not just be Morshu again. Although I guess with this current template, we kind of just have a spot that's perfect for it.
Fuck.
Why have I not seen it yet?
Oh right, auto potion.
Oh!
Thank God.
I was
for
looking for
auto-potion,
DMs.
'cause I would have died without auto potion. Oh, finally I got fucking. Jesus Christ.
No! It's just me and him.
All right, water's gone.
Good job.
In front of a movie theater.
Honestly, I didn't like chug.
Probably before I
it,
even
but-
knew Chris.
What?
He's probably older.
I got a
than Nino and
bento
you.
box for some reason.
Where's fit to? Yeah.
I mean,
Sob. Many years ago, I came to this island with my beloved bride-to-be.
oh jeez.
Our only wish was to be joined in holy matrimony. But a horrible monster, a servant of the pirate master, found us. His gaze turned my beloved to stone. Sigh, I could never leave her side. Here, take this ring, so that I can finally forget my sorrows.
I mean, if you're not leaving her, you can't forget your sorrows.
Gee, it looks pretty old.
I look pretty old.
That's-
You can't say that. You're older than me.
I mean, someone can be younger but look older.
You look older.
I'm the opposite.
Chris, you look older than you.
It's like that. It's like that. That thing. I am 12. Have you seen that? It's from like a movie or something.
I don't think so.
It's like someone's showing their ID, proving that they're 12, and it's a dude having written in crayon "I am 12" with with his picture above it.
Optimal.
Just Google "I am 12," you'll see it. Meat chocolate.
Chunklet? I don't know how to feel about chunklet.
I'll show you a chunklet.
The game will show you a chunklet
Yeah.
of meat.
You got thing in your beard.
I've got thing in my beard.
Yes. Well, you stretched it. And smeared it.
Oh, what? This is an area
That
I
might
can
need,
go? I didn't think I
beer
could go
and
this
water.
way.
I think it's whipped cream. How old is Mitch? At least my age or older.
What?
I don't know. It's up to you how specific you want to be with that.
I don't care. You can tell him how old I am.
I believe he's recently 30, right? Or no, are you still 29?
Not even very not close to recently 30.
We've been 30
I will
for a
be
bit.
31 in a week.
Oh!
Who are you people?
I was saying that Mitch is 30, a way of calling him fat.
Where's the manager?
I'll show you.
Wait, did you talk to the other girl?
No, I didn't even realize it doesn't... Oh, here. Hey girl, cute get up. You here for spring break? Huh? Us too, but look at this lame swimming hole. It's all dried up. I can't sunbathe without a proper pool. Psh, this place was a total rip-off. If we can't swim, we might as well eat. I'll get the ham all set up.
Ham. Why do I feel like there's gonna be a big creature that shows up?
And eats it.
I spins the ham.
Oh my god.
Where's the manager? I spins the ham.
Did you just cook it by spinning it fast enough?
I don't think I cooked it. I don't know what I'm doing to
I
it,
don't know
honestly.
what's
I
going
think
on.
I think I am letting off
The aura.
scent.
Ham scent.
Right. This actually seems quite decent for the price.
I can't walk that way
Oh, that's
for some
kind of
reason.
weird. Oh, thank goodness it came with a guide. I didn't know how a tripod worked. Hey, I didn't know it came with one of these. I didn't need it right now. It has a little adjustment handle. Seems far more stable than my other one.
I like how you say that when I'm like looking at it. I'm like, that is the babiest looking.
Oh no, this
Tripod.
one sucks.
That okay, yeah, that is even more baby.
It also is not even attached at the bottom. Oh yeah, I just need it like sometimes for the webcam. Oh, it's got a little...
Violin.
What's your favorite? Oh, hey. Violin, yeah. I keep forgetting what his actual name is. I don't know him outside of his main name.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I live here.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes I live in the garage.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, can I get up there? I must be able to at some point. What is this? Oh. There's a circular indentation here.
Oh.
I know exactly what to do with the circular indentation. Seems far more stable. Wow. Statues! It's the new version of the Easter Island heads.
The sexier ones.
No. Have you seen the originals, Chris?
Have you seen these?
Oh! Yes. These ones are taller.
And they move.
You know the Easter Island heads don't move.
They don't move like this.
For Dawn.
That's just an opinion.
An opinion that they don't go up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's
Have
how.
you seen them yourself?
What the fuck? Why does it give like no time to jump up here?
That's pretty reasonable.
I can't
Certainly
even
better than
reach
this.
that unless I go all the way to the top. But I can't get to the top because... Hello?
They are rock hard, aren't they? It does make them sink into the ground faster. See,
I
even get
do
solid.
you understand? Because I don't understand.
This thing's flimsy. Oh, actually.
I mean, I don't think you can ride them.
BAM! Every little bit helps. Oh yeah, I actually got a
I want
Twitch
to double
payout.
jump.
Did they change it to like increments of 50? Because I got my first payout since like
Yes.
August.
Yeah, it is 50 now. I just got a payout, which is weird because I feel like I didn't even fucking stream.
I streamed less probably, especially during.
I did not stream this week because I've been busy working on another project. I just have not had time.
I've been busy and just my hands hurt. Soundtrack's bopping though.
Do I have to hit it with the screen? Maybe not.
Actually, that reminds me, I never checked the thing.
So
I don't understand this puzzle at all.
can I mess around with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know which of these moves first, but
I think it's that one. Oh my god. You're already doing better than me. What the fuck? This is disgusting.
Okay. This actually sounds decent.
Wow. Well, I just suck.
Let me double check.
Remember how I've always said that I'm terrible at 2D platformers? Here's the proof.
I don't remember you saying
Also,
that.
you might want to heal.
fine. How much? Yeah, that's a fair amount.
Whoa. There's dragon heads in there?
Don't worry about it.
I won't.
Drag these heads across your balls.
I want
She
to...
doesn't have any.
How do you know?
Unless
got-
that's
she's
maybe
got
it's a
two-
genie thing.
She's got two big ones on her chest. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think anybody calls those balls.
They're orbs.
Orb.
I mean, I'm sure someone would call it that.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Are you taunting them?
Hit me. Or
Just
not
go.
hit me, but...
Hit me! Touch him.
Just a little touch.
I was talking about the other reference. Thank goodness Mitch didn't know me when that happened.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
Music for this game's great. Memories.
Memories.
Memory
Ah.
glands.
For a second, I was like, "Are we trying to remember something?"
Well,
I
that's
thought it was like a
it's
weird way.
something-
It sounds like memory.
It is something to remember.
Yeah, for you. And Crystal. What am I looking at?
Reference.
What?
Tis reference.
Ah, okay. Ah! Those were babies! What, are you trying to save first or something?
Like how it tells you to go this way. This is dead end.
Wait, it tells you to go this way?
Yes,
Oh,
there's an
yeah.
arrow.
No.
It literally has an arrow saying go this way.
I thought you were like saying something on the map.
I like how you waited until it's about to shoot and then you jump.
Hey,
Excellent.
Yes, I know.
he knows what he's doing.
Giga Lumos.
Lummox.
It's so precious. I want one. Oh, do you smell of ham?
We did earlier.
Oh,
To the ham dimension we go! So you have to get up there fast enough? Or you just have to, like... There's no indicator that you, like, smell of it. What about sucking up the ham in the air? Don't you have a suck move?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The ham stink!
Yeah.
Finally a good game. We need more games with the ham stink. Right?
Sure.
Remember, it can be aroused.
This is why this game is better than Truck Sim. Does Truck Sim have the ham stink? That's what I thought.
People don't
And
live.
who?
Crap, that might be better. But we have the ham stink.
I don't know how to release the ham stink.
Oh.
We'll
Well, maybe
cross
if you
that-
just have it with you.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess.
I have not tried in a while. The main instrument I'm proficient at was only ever rented, not owned by me. And my secondary instrument
Oops. I should've jumped.
is defective.
Oh hey.
Like, it needs repairs before it can work.
This is something.
There's some ripping... Okay. Munch. I'm nourishing edibles.
I would say probably.
Whoa, you've got
hold on to
edibles?
that if-
How much does that heal?
2.
Then I'll eat 2. Dark magic.
Dark magic just hits different, don't it? I'm sure you did. You and your little trumpet.
What a nerd.
The triangle.
Look at this guy.
Okay.
Fucking geometry.
When have you
dude.
seen any band or orchestra that needs more than one triangle player? Honestly, most of the time they just don't even have the triangle player. It's just someone can grab it if they really need it. It's not like a
Okay.
dedicated person.
There is no more ham smell.
The aura of ham is yours,
It has
and
been
yours alone.
It has been absorbed by lamp.
Possibly. Jump. You did play trumpet though, didn't you, John? Yeah. Oh, was it really only middle school? Wow, we've known
I
each
don't
other
care
too long.
anymore.
I don't know,
I
you're
don't
one hit
care
dead.
anymore.
You're one hit dead, and that's going to be a boss fight, probably.
I don't care anymore.
Why? Were you trying to die?
Yes and no.
You're trying to be like Schrodinger's Shantae?
Oh, hey, full health.
That looks like the YouTube play button on the right. Oh, ham stink. I don't even remember you getting the library card. I just remember you going to the library.
I mean, we talked to someone to get the library card.
Ah. What have you done? I didn't even need to read anything. I just know. Hey, he's missing about 22 of them.
Yeah.
Or however many it was supposed to be.
I
It was
did-
something mid-20s, right? That... You just did a sequence break.
Denny's is just Waffle House for people who don't know how to fight.
Wait, what is?
Denny's is just Waffle House for people who don't know how to fight.
Do people fight at Waffle Houses?
Yes.
Why?
You haven't seen that video, have you?
There's a lot of videos. This is
What?
it's a more common than it
Who's
used to
fighting?
be. People fighting with the staff at Waffle House.
For some reason.
Like as a joke?
No.
No.
There's just a lot of Karens there?
Hmm.
I wouldn't say Karens. I would say
Entitled individuals?
drunks.
Worse.
Ah. Whoa!
Okay.
Oh! He's so good. How many people are in this place?
A lot of
This is
beers.
a packed building. Oh. She's just on the counter?
You know what?
Oh, now the employees are going at it. Oh no, they're learning how to climb for the first time in their life. They cannot handle it. Wow. The employees are just throwing punches.
I wonder how long it lasts. Or is it
This
just
fight?
until the next screen? Nope.
Oh. Oh.
There's another 3 minutes of this.
It's just a crowd of phones outside. The manager just comes and also beats them up.
Do we release the ham stink?
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody released the ham stink on these people.
We arouse the beast.
I don't know if that's the right word.
That is what the game said.
Oh. Oh, he up.
It said it could be aroused by...
He's just drooling.
Oh no.
He doesn't even get excited about you. He just starts drooling.
Oh, hey, you filled the pool.
That's why I'm saying. Oh no.
What's on the other side?
Oh, here, look.
What's she holding? Oh. Wait, what's... Oh. She's ready to, like, actually murder the employees. Is the employee egging her on?
She threw one earlier. Up, there's another one.
Is the employee doing this? Is there even a Waffle House in this city? I think he's exaggerating. That doesn't look like it escalated.
It is time.
Mitch, don't look at the TV. You're gonna regret it.
Why?
This.
This is why I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Fan service.
I
This
think this game is... This franchise.
Yeah.
Man, we should play Messenger. We didn't focus on
Oh
fan
my
service. It just had a
God.
funny... What's happening? The light's bouncing off something?
It's reflecting off their skin.
Yeah, you missed this. You missed this one. How do you go back to the start of a fucking...
A short? I don't think you can.
They crossed the beams.
I think just if it ends, it starts again.
She caught the chair.
She didn't even catch it. She just, like, grabbed it and just spiked it down. The pool
Insanity.
smells like bath salts. I don't think that's what you smell. No?
Waffle House.
I don't like this.
Waffle House customer cooked his own
Scary.
food while overnight staff was sleeping 5 years ago.
Hey, you also got to swim in it.
I had to land in it.
Yes.
It's spit that smells like bath salts.
I don't know why, but I read that as saving. Please don't turn off the shower.
Don't turn off the shower.
Me too, thanks.
Well, no, because that's kind of what their pool is. What the? I don't remember seeing one of those.
Meat chocolate!
Have I ever told you about the meat chunklet? I think Mitch is tuning me out again. This happens from time to time.
I mean, I should probably give this back to you.
Have you found the petrify spell?
Also, remember the secret pet, really?
He's just covered in dark magic now.
Oh my.
Okay. They were too heavy. Did you see that? Did you actually see what just happened?
No.
There was a man whose wife had been petrified.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we knew that, but...
And so we brought him something for petrification, and it petrified him.
Oh.
The weight of both of them being turned to stone created a hole in the ground.
Good. Well, at least
Oh,
now-
and they crumbled.
Oh.
Also, this is the Spittle Maze.
No, this is a Castlevania level.
Do you
Why don't I remember any of this?
I don't have an answer for that question.
I thought I played through like half this game. I
Oh, it
must
doesn't-
not have.
It doesn't come up... Oh, farming.
And you're wonderful. Yeah, let's go.
Have fun.
I'll try.
Die.
He's playing upside down.
I didn't think you actually realized.
Of course I realized. I realized as soon as you took control of it.
That's how he handed it to me.
Yeah, I know.
The implication is that you actually put it in a proper way to control the game.
Ah! Ow!
You know more are coming now.
Yes, but you have to find the opening. Or just jump over it. I would like that. The old man.
Save.
Somebody. Pretty sure this game actually uses the HD rumble, which I feel like a lot of Switch games forget exists. There's
Yeah.
seeing mushrooms.
I forget it exists.
Well, you can feel how many balls are in the box, and you can shake the ice cubes.
I literally never
Whatever
played,
they did. In
I
the-
never played 1-2 Switch.
I played it briefly.
It should have been a packet.
It should have been, and people would still forget about it.
Kind of like Face
Can you
Raiders.
just jump through?
No.
Oh,
Why did you do that?
I.
There was no world where that was the best idea.
Well, I'm getting used to the jumping physics. I didn't realize that the second you're not holding the direction, she falls straight down. I thought she would keep that momentum unless I held back to, like, counterbalance it.
Yeah, so you have to like... Yeah.
I see. Oh, what is that?
It's a very precise jump.
Yeah. Oh, Steven's back. That's fine.
Boo. This... Oh, brother! This guy stinks!
Okay, you can't stall. Oh, come... Wait, could I have picked it up if I slashed
I'm not sure
it?
you... I would just keep going. Maybe you get a double jump.
Okay, you can't do it that way. I was gonna say, if that worked, then that would
No,
make sense.
I could have told you that.
What? Do I jump in that or on that?
I would say jump. Yeah. I like how you picked up a heart and you're still at one heart.
Yes. I was busy.
No!
Oh, I thought
You saw him coming and you still fucked up. You did it again.
I...
Have you tried jumping straight up instead of at him and nearly getting hit every time?
No. The jumping physics in this game are not
It's
what a
real-
lot of 2D platforms
It's
are.
really easy. Like, you can change your momentum in midair. It's
Yeah.
so easy.
Well, that's the thing. It has a lot of control, but I'm not used to, like, the moment you're not holding the stick, it's just a
Just jump straight up and then move. Stop jumping to the side because you're almost getting hit every time you do that.
Did it. Chris is missing this plot development.
Go back
Oh,
for it
wait.
later.
That might actually be a jump where if you make it with a running start, but
We already know that you can just keep momentum whenever.
yes. Spittle matters, mate.
Hit those things on the left, maybe you'll get a heart. No.
How do you check them?
The key is to the right of the top of the dick.
What?
You're on,
I know
you're-
where it is.
You're in the
but,
left.
Like,
You're in the left
what a
ball.
description.
You're in the left ball. You gotta go up the dick. Up the shaft. No,
I didn't even realize.
I didn't either.
Probably because I was dodging enemies the first time or something.
You're one hit away from death.
I do these things sometimes.
Consider potentially
Using
using
healing.
an item. Yes.
Hmm. That's a fair amount of health.
Yes. Just use it.
Oh. I did everything. Wait,
I don't think that's gonna help us yet. Just go down.
does it go through that? Oh, yeah. Man, if only Chris could see this now. He'd be disappointed. So that is a one-way path. Oh!
You just got jebaited.
I kind of suspected that, but I wasn't sure.
Beat jebaited. Beat jebaited.
Oh,
You can make that jump.
die, foul beast. Oh! That must be what this one is. Well, how do I...
Just do it. And
Oh, wait, I could just... Alright. Infinite money. Oh, oh, come on! I would have made it if it didn't pause for that.
It doesn't pause.
It looked like it. Oh, there we are.
We'll get the other heart.
And it looks like you go behind it. Can
Oh,
you just
You can't. You go up.
couldn't attack it?
Levi found 2 heart squids on accident.
No, I intentionally picked them up.
Pick them up intentionally, but did you find them on purpose?
Yeah, they were just on the screen.
Not really.
Oh! Chris, we have a gun!
Sweet.
Fucking finally.
Man, it's still not as good as the shotgun and the looker.
Ooh.
A.
Ooh. Yep, that solves some puzzles.
I'll solve your puzzles.
Because I remember seeing those in the area, and
Steven, you're in 2 glorious dimensions.
You cannot just say that.
Fine. Steven, you're in 4 glorious dimensions.
You definitely can't say that.
Steven has some dimensions, I'll give him that much. No, I wasn't talking about his personality.
I think he's talking about his
Taco preferences.
height.
You know, I don't know Steven's height, but I'm pretty sure it's probably about the same as mine. I did? No, apparently Steven feels good about what I've done. Oh, I was hoping I hit the ceiling.
Oh. You know, you could crawl underneath there.
Little details. I want to do this. Oh,
Good job.
thanks.
That was sarcasm.
This is fine. Chris, did you know I'm good at video games?
I didn't. When did that happen?
Yesterday.
What I miss?
I'm good at video games.
No, you're not.
But you did miss the part where I became good at video games, which is why you don't believe me to be.
I didn't miss it. Because it doesn't exist.
That's just an opinion. Oh.
Shoot the gun. You know, you can shoot these enemies with the gun too.
I didn't think to... Can you...
I'm not sure if you can, actually. That,
Yeah, you can't
like, the
crouch
crabs might
shoot.
be too short.
Let's go. It ate it. You see, could someone not good at games do that? Ah! I don't like this room.
Jump straight up. Do you need help?
So I'm guessing
No.
he's died in this room before.
I haven't been to this
he
room.
hasn't been to this room, but have you tried using the gun? There you go, and you're just failing.
It does less damage than the hair, substantially.
Well, no shit, but you're not really able to do much because you just keep getting hit like a moron.
No, I'm good at this. Oh, where'd I go?
Everywhere. Over here,
You
over
just
there,
game
and up there.
overed. You just said earlier you were really good at video games. Now what?
I mean,
When was the last time you saved? Did you get the gun?
Not yet. I don't even have the key yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We just lost like 10, 15 minutes of progress.
No,
so most of the progress of when I was in the bathroom.
All of the progress from when you were in the bathroom.
I said most because there was I don't think I actually noticed that particular save point. Or did I?
That was about
I mean, you
when
went to the
went in
bathroom basically as soon as you...
Okay, so this is what he was talking about, just jumping straight up while I was in the bathroom. And yes, I could hear that.
Because he
Those aren't very
he
thick.
kept jumping towards
We
it
got like IKEA doors
and
here.
kept getting hit by it or almost hit by it.
I mean, there might be some times you want to hear what's going on through the door.
I don't want to hear what you're doing in there.
I wasn't talking about when I'm in there.
It works both ways.
I know.
I was gonna say, if the pistol does 1 damage each, these are gonna take a while.
Have you considered crouching and attacking
No.
to get under the claw? And now you could have.
Oh,
because
apparently
he
you
put
can
the
have
he
from
put
the
the claw lower, so then you can attack at regular height.
He's got the thumps where I don't.
Should have played Animal Crossing.
No.
Yeah, probably.
I did see Animal Crossing at the store today. I debated it, but I was just like, eh. It was Wild World for $20, which is probably the cheapest I've seen an Animal Crossing listed for.
Wild World is also like
Probably the easiest and cheapest one to get
the
a hold of.
worst one.
Oh yeah. Usually, I pretty much across the board, I hear New Leaf is the highlight of the series.
I didn't even play New Leaf.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's like all the people who love Horizons because it's the newest one, the flashiest one, the one they played during the pandemic and stuff. But like, generally, from people I know who have played more of the series, they very heavily lean New Leaf.
The original has NES games in it.
Yes, which is why I kept saying the original sounds like the one that I enjoy the most. And then like, and people were just like,
The
you
original.
wouldn't play the original, you just play an NES game. Don't play
The original has asshole villagers and it's great.
Yeah, that's why Crystal was saying that's the one I need to go for. I just killed a thing.
You should probably backtrack and save.
I want to get the gun first.
I was hoping you would get debated by that again.
So,
Getting rid of it! Stop it!
struggling to hit a pot, huh?
Same.
Good.
Hey, that's a good old gun.
I've heard Animal Crossing is just a knockoff Silent Hill.
That sounds like Crystal. Oh. Oh, actually no. Crystal loves Animal Crossing until I play it. That's why I was double checking with her. You sure you want me to play Animal Crossing or Lego? They'll become the exact same as every other game I play if I do that.
It's weird how Morbid found me well after I stopped playing Animal Crossing.
Did you stream it?
I streamed it at the start of the pandemic. That's when I got back into streaming. I
New-
played
like
Animal
New
Crossing
Horizons?
every day for like 18 straight days on stream.
New Horizons? Or
Yeah.
another-
Yeah, New Horizons.
or-
Did you?
That's fine. You know me. Brain work.
No.
Go save.
I know you. Brain don't work.
We're not. It's highly functional. In its own right.
Okay, Mr. Almost Freezing to Death.
Yeah. I forget. Did we discuss that in the channel? Crystal and Steven can even see. They might not
Pretty
know.
sure Crystal was one of the ones that actually was
Oh yeah.
like reacting to you saying it.
Oh yeah. And then she was talking about like how things don't get locked.
Good job.
You can grab that chain, you know. At least I'm pretty sure you can.
I made the jump last time.
Doesn't mean you're supposed to.
Look at all that money you lost.
So what? I haven't used any.
What an idiot.
You haven't been back to the freaking overworld.
Exactly.
You can't spend money if you don't get to the overworld.
I'll get to your overworld.
Nice. I was waiting for you to jump into that fire right away again, like right as it shot.
I would.
Yeah, he would.
Well, you did it last time.
Like I said, he would.
Chauncey's my favorite one. Oh. I guess when he's moving, you just can't.
What are hitboxes, anyways?
I've never been hurt in my life.
Hurt boxes are more important than a hitbox.
Woo!
You know, it's better to have them both in the corner rather than you in the corner.
Yeah, you're going to lose this fight.
No, I can take him. There's,
No, do not.
Do not.
Yeah, you're at a full heart. Not
Also,
if you jump like shit.
Well, also a meat chunklet.
Okay, well
gives
now you need to.
Now,
I paused. Didn't work. Okay.
I've watched you fail terribly at that twice in a row.
No. It wasn't terribly. I was great.
What, Crystal? What? Crystal?
We're finding so many meat chunklets.
Okay, I pressed the jump button twice and it did not jump. Okay.
You can also try shooting the other one.
It works.
Yeah.
Really? I haven't even tried that.
Eventually I'll get it.
Eat it. Huh? Steven! Don't lie to us. We know you streamed 5 or 6 times last year. Huh. Yeah. We do not bring up the bathroom and making content with Steven around. He has... Let's just say there's a video of him that you don't want to find.
I don't.
You've probably seen it, Chris. He invented a dance just for how excited he gets when he's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he made a video of it. It turns out your own demise was yourself. You're becoming more like me.
I jumped! I jumped! I hit the B button so many fucking times. Jesus Christ.
But why?
To jump.
Yeah, that's what the jump button does, Chris.
There's also a Y button.
Well, why would you press Y?
Why? Because why?
Chris, you know what game you should play? Bastion.
What?
Bastion. You'd like it. It's fun. It also gets real tough. Oh, you could just shoot them at any point. Maybe you just need to focus one of them
Well, if you can get them both,
on the same cycle.
yeah, then you can do what you were doing to the one.
They are very
God
dangerous.
bless. This is a terrible cycle.
It is.
I legitimately couldn't do anything. I tried pressing plus. God, this is terrible.
That's a tricky fight. Maybe this is why you only got halfway through the game.
Halfway?
Or whatever he said.
There's certainly
No, this isn't where I got stuck. I don't even remember this fight.
like
be
this
real.
certainly would not have been halfway.
Right.
Yeah, I may not have gotten halfway. I am pressing. I am spamming jump, and it's not.
Oh, I know
Would
why
you
the
like a new
camera's shaking.
controller? What's wrong, Chris?
Crystal was reacting to the camera shaking.
Ah,
I'm assuming it shook when you did this.
yes. Which theoretically we could put on a new tripod. Let's mess with that. That'll be fun. That'll be some shaking.
Crystal gets motion sick, according to Crystal.
Oh, it's taking up way less space on the screen.
Yeah, I can't say I've really been motion sick.
I never was until I had not been like a passenger in a car for a really long time, and then I realized that it actually can.
I get motion sick on boats. If I'm on open water and I can't see land.
I've never been on like I've never been on a plane or in a like in a boat far enough from land that I wouldn't be able to see it. So
There we go.
What the fuck am I supposed to do in this situation?
I don't know what the situation is.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried. I failed. I mean, I did a thing.
What? You did not go when I expected you to.
Oh, that also. Oh. Just give me a little Tristan.
I believe that does about 5.
I can't even figure out what the fucking jump button is. You suck.
Oh, you can just do that. Oh, that's neat.
What? You didn't go? What the fuck? I can't even figure out when they're going and when they're not. Jesus Christ, this timing is just horrid.
There we go. New tripod. Steven says it's not
This
moving
fight
twice.
actually sucks, like majorly.
You know, we could also use monster meat.
Stop hitting them twice. I barely can hit them once.
So was it me or the game? Oh. Did I unplug it somehow? Oh no, just.
If I remember correctly, the monster meat also increases our damage temporarily. Sorry, monster milk.
Yes. I feel like we're past the time on this at this point.
Time on what? Oh, the picture?
Had it been, it was like supposed to be 10 minutes. Wait, you beat it?
Sweet.
Oh.
Like a dragon.
Big boss.
Oh! Frighteningly fixated Flora. I think I fought this thing in Zero Mission.
I don't know where the monster milk comes from.
The corpse.
Draw the previously redeemed it.
I don't like.
What? How could I have expected that?
You think he cares if I do the real simplified version?
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, not that simplified. That's just the marketing. Too simplified.
That's not simplified at all. It's super complex because you can't even comprehend it. How move? If only I.
I should not have jumped into that.
Steven! Steven!
There we go.
I feel like I've cheesed it somehow. Maybe not.
That's roughly what that image looked like, right? Oh, I
didn't
could have
realize
been
I was down to
referencing up
one.
there.
I didn't realize I
Oh,
was down to one hit.
they need crossed arms.
Magic.
Tinkerbats?
Yes. That's a heartless.
Not with the Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Spiderweb Island.
Yeah.
I just realized why it's called Saliva Island.
Because of the ham.
Yeah.
Yes, the ham.
The repercussions of said
The
ham.
pirate master won't be able to draw power from this place anymore. I'd better go tell Risky.
That feels so weird. To even consider that tone of voice.
Oh, I think you meant the picture I did.
What? No.
King you. What? Wait, did things get posted while I was looking away? Alright, John, I'm putting it in general chat. I didn't realize that it was still on one of the monitors until like I was basically done, so I just went off memory.
Oh yeah, Bubble Shield, I guess, blocks projectiles.
That makes sense.
And from what I can tell, it might last for the entire screen. Or more, I don't know.
Yeah. That was simplified glasses. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on what... Oh, Crystal gave Steven mod, actually. Huh.
What a mistake was that?
No, she did it so she could take things away from him. That's why she always does it.
You certainly took your sweet time.
Steven, you would Google bloodstained breast milk.
Where did you get that pistol?
Crystal, we don't need to talk about crusty nipples. Or cracked nipples. I don't want to know about either of these. Steve! I'm making Chris do that one.
I still get a big art for roll.
I'm just gonna get Chris the medium one. Oh wait, no, I have this one.
Spiderweb Island.
What is it? Oh yeah, mod him.
Oh, I like how it tells you how many,
Collectibles?
yeah.
I like this face.
Ah, what's that? Is that the face you're gonna use for Chicken Baby? Do you actually know what Chicken Baby is?
Vaguely, yes.
It's some picture Steven posts on occasion.
Yes, and that's why I know.
Oh, she just smashes him.
I don't think I have enough.
I wonder.
I doubt it.
Oops.
Yeah, no.
Are you just looking up Chicken Baby?
Yes.
No, it's something that he found like on Etsy that you could buy. Oh yeah, that one's trash.
How do I go back? Oh,
Did I actually make it in?
I don't know. Don't care.
Wait, did you find the image?
You will see what I'm doing.
Steven, I think he's just taking, creative liberties
No.
with the description.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not taking creative liberties.
Chris is a creative liberty.
There is no creative liberties here.
Yes.
There are no creative liberties here.
I'll show you a creative liberty.
There will never be a creative liberty.
Under image on screen. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. I made it like once per stream because it's annoying to do.
I gave the library card. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, we were borrowing her
Yeah.
library card.
Yeah, it had her picture on it.
This is
Oh.
your entire nest egg.
Okay, now I see what you're actually doing.
There's no creative.
I thought you were just drawing a baby with the head of a chicken, but you're drawing... Which would also be on brand for Steven, considering he did something kind of like that for Bunky. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, that works.
Shantae?
Shantae!
We have something to discuss with you at the palace. Please follow me. The Sultana is away on business. A formal inquiry into your recent actions is not possible. No. According to some very old and legal guidelines, responsibility falls to the royal librarian. Because apparently he once served on the ruling council.
Haha!
For one day!
Man. He looks kind of like a Mega Man Legends character.
He has deemed it inappropriate to cut winsome long hair. Be it by scissors, jigsaw, or goat mouth. You're free to go.
Doesn't he look like he could be a Mega Man character?
Oh no, you're not getting off that easily, says man without nose.
Yeah. What, can you smell us?
What's this I hear about you sneaking off to the library? I explicitly told you to stay out
Is
of
the
trouble,
library
did I not?
trouble?
Well, she went to the library to get a map.
Yes.
To then,
Cause trouble.
yes.
That just looks like Beetle's nose. I don't know. That looks like a human nose to me. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when it's further developed. Man, I never wanted to say I want to see the chicken baby further developed.
I mean, come on. It's not that bad.
Steven, I'll spoil one thing for you. He is taking full advantage of the space on that whiteboard. It is maximum scale.
That's disgusting.
Man, he's about to put a mushroom mouth on it.
I
Ah!
am Brandon.
Oh,
Whoa!
hi, Brandon.
Brandon!
Stupendous clandestine powers were revealed to me the day I held erect my enchanted blade and said, hey guys, we should go get matching purses.
That's where it's at.
No reason they should be just for ladies anymore.
I'm down to get satchels. You boys ready?
Am I right? Hey fellas, don't leave, fellas, come back. And with those words, I became Branson.
It's probably just the chicken baby's
Branson,
like, original.
Missouri.
Don't worry.
The most capable man in the galaxy. That's pretty killer.
I was a capable man
I
once.
know. But the
Yeah, so
clandestine
that's the
words
actual
only
chicken
work
baby.
if I hold erect my blade.
Yeah.
And I accidentally left my enchanted
Don't
blade on
worry.
the bus.
Steven, your whole life is an urgent DM.
It's got to be that specific.
There's a new
blade.
video in the Rat server.
Bummer. By now, it's probably sealed away in Castle Boneface. That or in a desert.
I want to snuggle with it.
I don't do sand. It gets in the shoes. I bet a travel agent would know some juicy vacation spots. Oh yeah, I heard about those. Can I drop down here? I can drop down here.
Wait, RuneScape is following me? Oh wait, that's Trevor. I was about to say the RuneScape.
No.
Yes.
Mr. RuneScape himself.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Chris, you should have seen what we've been on about in Steven's server. We're trying to argue whether Espeon, or, you know who that is, right?
Yes, cat.
We're trying to argue if Espeon is disappointed in Steven for being a weeb, or eagerly
I know I am.
anticipating every piece of weeb thing that can come into contact with him. I'm convinced Espeon's disappointed, but Steven's convinced that since Espeon's willing to hang out around the weeb stuff, that makes him the weeb.
It's a cat.
Yeah, see? He thinks that because of this picture, Espeon is a weeb. Has some
get
Funko
here?
Pop eyes.
I got the travel brochure. Nice.
Well, John, he is hungry. Espeon is all about the food from what I can tell.
You found my vacation brochure, the one all about traveling? Don't worry, it's as good as new.
He's just sent a video of
No
like,
backsies.
Mr.
Ha!
Pixie
One
just like
down.
munching
I'm a
on
master
something.
salesman. The boss said I'd never get rid of these lousy brochures. But he's never witnessed my
Steven
dream
says that
conviction
it's
sales
not
technique.
his
Ha!
Shoujo manga.
Shoujo.
does that mean? Is that something different?
It's a genre.
Solid snap. Is that a travel brochure? Can I takes it? I'm sure.
Brochure.
Wowie zowie.
Oh, he's
Look
so
at all these
happy!
snapshots. Sand and surf. Free-spirited yet responsible sporty co-ed girls frolicking on the beach. A sweating tennis player drinking from a perspiring glass of water with a slice of lemon. Perspiring glass of water? Old men full heads of wispy pepper gray hair. Matching pantsuits with a proud navy blue sailor's stripe.
Oh.
Shirts unbuttoned to the third button. I must
Ah.
find this utopia and
Me and
purchase a
Mitch
timeshare
speed ran one of those once. Right, Mitch?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We speed ran a For Girls. Oh, wait, no. In your own words, was for girls. Barbie.
How can I ever thank you? Oh, I know. Squid oil. It's squid oil. I expelled it fresh this morning from my ink siphon. Whatevs. Later, loser.
Oh, he was so cute and happy, and then he had to do that.
It don't work. What?
No, that's a chicken baby. Chris, give it wings. Give it the wings of an angel. Oh, these guys literally just explode into bones.
Yeah.
I feel like I noticed this and just didn't talk about it. Steven's a weeb.
Yep, we know.
Would you guys
Say that
consider
like it's
me a
news.
weeb, even though because I've seen some animes. And I've technically read a little bit of manga.
The
I
only
read
manga-
like a chapter of Berserk.
The only manga I've ever read is Pokemon Adventures.
I mean, is Berserk the kind of manga where when you hear it, you're like, ah, weeb?
Yeah.
Isn't weeb mostly a term for anime, not manga? Or is it just both?
It's
It was
technically it's
Japanophile.
pretty much. Like
Ah.
the idea is
It just means you like Japanese culture. Don't drop chicken, baby. Man, now that's a collarbone if I've ever seen one.
what?
Nothing. You know what you did. The hair does way more.
Well, thank-
Yes. It is kind of her main weapon.
It's a.
You're a main weapon.
I remember this area.
You sprinkle your magic dust on me. Am I gonna fly if I think about things I like now?
No.
No. Kelly is built different. I will give her credit for that. Both of them. A lot of these guys.
Yeah, I don't know
I'll
why.
say that's enough time for now.
Now we know what came first.
Behold,
It wasn't the
chicken baby.
I don't think they can see that.
Fine.
The camera's there now.
Behold. The true chicken bacon.
You're not going under the... No. Chris.
Man, don't care.
The third time you try to find a camera.
I don't care. It is a chicken bacon.
Yes. I was gonna say, I feel like Dragon Ball's almost getting to the point where, like, it's kind of just considered, like, just a common thing in America more than it is, like, a reference to Japanese culture.
Warp to the ship instantly for outdoor use only.
We already have like 2 or 3 of those.
Ooh, we can learn.
Now it's immortalized in the server. Well, it's about to be.
Should we learn one of these? Upgrade your pistol.
Glory
Deal
be
more
unto
damage.
him. Steven's probably gonna, like, Photoshop this into an emote. Also, this whiteboard is, like, literally
Should we
gray.
learn, like-
It's not a dark image.
Should we learn like these like 3 things and then just wait for power kick until we get more money?
Where
Oh,
makes sense to me.
Wait, what does Power Kick do again?
We can upgrade the pistol again.
Did you actually want me to heat up the T thing?
No, you're good. Oh Jesus, it's 11:30.
These things
Backflip to
happen.
recover from a heavy hit. That could be useful.
I'm gonna do this and do better than
Man. What a crappy way to just display a skull. Just tie every rope you can to it. Oh, it's like Game Boy resolution. Oh yeah, that's one of our like transformations in the first game. He's so good at this.
It's true.
It's as if he.
Just imagine if he did it again. Oh.
It's as if he played it before.
I haven't.
This just reminds me of No More Heroes. This seems like a mini game they'd have in there.
So you have made a net gain.
How? That was risky. Why did you have to pay 15 to get into
10.
it?
Okay, so
I goofed. It's okay.
Oh, if you miss one, it's just
Yep.
game over?
Yep.
I thought for sure I
I
saw
made
you.
big dollar. You're in the zone.
you have to grab a gem every time, or you will.
I'll grab your gem.
Do not say that.
Does that mean something?
Well,
Is there anything I can say that doesn't mean something?
There are things on a man referred to as jewels.
True.
Ah. The eyes.
What?
The eyes.
No.
It's not the eyes.
Not generally.
But they're shiny.
It's the balls.
Wow.
You never
Apparently
heard
it's
of
a family thing.
Yeah, it's the family
Yes,
jewels.
the family jewels.
Oh,
That is literally what it is referred to.
I know someone that goes by that title. Is that what
Yeah.
that means?
Yes.
I mean, his name is Jules, though. Is that what family is included?
Yes.
He finally realized.
I'm about to realize you if you keep up this behavior, Chris.
What?
Did I stutter?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I only stuttered on my right side. Somehow.
I mean, by that
Did we go
same.
this way? Oh, we did. Yeah.
It's that dude.
Oh yeah, have you?
I wish I had 5 meaty chunklets to make me feel better.
Meaty
Yeah.
chunklets.
Yes.
You don't have enough meaty.
So
chunklets.
4 won't help with his happiness at all.
How many do we have?
I think we have 4. It's,
Yes,
the
it's in-
bumpers.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have 3 meaty chunklets.
Oh.
So I'll just go buy a few
Big,
more.
meaty chunklets.
Man. Have I ever told you about the chunklets, Mitch?
Yes.
Oh.
I wish you wouldn't have.
Well, what if I just say the story in a different format?
No.
Okay.
I don't like the idea.
You can't buy meaty chunklets.
All right, go kill things.
You know, I'm starting to understand why Steven wasn't allowed around the kids. To be fair, I don't have that dissimilar of a stance on it, Steven. Okay, now you're elaborating a lot more than when I said I kind of agreed. Steven, it's actually her Nintendo powers that you wanted, but claimed they were yours. Or that they were yours, and they were not. That Steven guy is a menace to society, don't you know?
True. Ooh, I'm sick. Ooh. Oh. Oh well.
Your own
I made
downfall.
money. Up to 125. But that's still not enough. We only made 22.
It is time.
It is? Oh, to look at the chicken baby image? Oh. Why?
Do we want to stop? It is past 11:30.
That's up to you.
I would like to go home at a decent time. I have to drive out of state tomorrow, so.
I have to drive out of city tomorrow, at least. To figure out what's going on with my car.
Where's the safe guy?
Isn't he in the...
You just passed him, I think.
Yeah. He's in one of the...
I think he's in this one.
That or the one to the left. Okay, yeah.
I also remember.
Thank goodness there's little old men hanging around to hear your stories and record them.
While standing, press ZL to
Backdash!
When a folk ignite rocks you right off your feet, press B to recover.
Ah, so you do a new Kemi.
Sure.
Don't worry about it.
I played Okami.
Unfortunately, it's not faster than one.
It's like a dodge, kind of. I don't know. Are you invulnerable during it?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would know that.
We can test.
See, I was making more of a Castlevania reference.
Oh.
You want French fries and sweet tea, it's good for kidney stones. French fries are definitely not good for kidney stones, at least not for me. They are what caused my kidney stones.
When Steven says something's good, that's when you second guess.
The pistol now does double.
It looks like it has an increased fire rate too. Or did we just not try firing it really fast?
I mean, in most circumstances, you didn't need to shoot it very fast.
Steven lives the salt caffeine life. Steven, tell us more about your escapades.
I can't reach. No.
John, honestly, I don't think Steven's drunk. I think that's just how he acts.
You think?
I keep seeing Pokeball. I hate it.
I mean, last time I had an actual conversation with him, it was him printing posters for me, but discussing it like he was a waiter at a restaurant the entire time.
And
He's built different. Yeah.
It's not the craziest thing.
Why would Steven need caffeine? He's his own boss and works his own hours. He doesn't need, like, caffeine to make it through things.
He might.
What? What everything you do in life is of your own decision.
Yeah, but
why would you need to,
if
like...
he needs to make money, he's got to work at some point.
He does not have to work a lot for what he does. More than you'd think, but certainly not what we do. Like 40 hours a week equivalent of what we do.
You certainly don't do that.
I get close sometimes. I'm usually around 30 now.
Pang is intending to work like 50.
Roughly 150,
He's built
boys.
Super pipe. Would you guys have any interest in Golf's story?
Maybe.
Do you know what that is, Chris?
I think I've seen it before, but I don't really remember per se.
How do I put it? It's kind of like Stardew Valley, but if instead of farming it was playing golf. But like all the non-farming parts of the game, it's kind of like that between golf matches. Just like the talking with the town, upgrading equipment, like getting to know all the characters and stuff.
It's like Mario Tennis.
Yeah, but that's a less known game. Also, everyone who hears
It's like Pokemon Trading
everyone who
Card
hears
game.
Mario Tennis does not think of the Game Boy Color one. And if they do, they just assume that it's like the other ones but on Game Boy. I actually have an absurd amount of oatmeal, so I've just offered it as like snacks for friends at this point. Because it's very filling.
Because
And because I just have a lot of it.
8.5 feet tall and 600 pounds. The Iron Sheik.
Are we talking about Steven? Oh, that's Steven's daughter.
Ooh,
No.
I don't think you can just say that.
No, she put in an effort to get to that state. The amount of muscle mass. No,
Alright.
Ooh, we could play Ace Attorney Trilogy. That's $3 on the 3DS eShop right now. I didn't even know Ace Attorney Trilogy came to the 3DS eShop.
What do you mean? It was there first.
Before it was ported to HD?
Yes.
I thought that was the games on
I
their
own
own.
it. I own it on 3DS.
I thought that was the games
I bought it
on
like
their
a
own,
decade
not the
ago.
trilogy version.
It came out like a year after the DS came out. 3DS came out.
I didn't even know that.
Well, now you do.
I thought it was just that you could get the games, but the actual trilogy was like kind of where they put like that paint filter over everything. Right? I mean, they kind of just redrew it, honestly, but make granola? Why? Levi's a fool. Levi make granola. Oh goodness. This is what happens when you give people mod. They take advantage of the fact that it lets you duplicate posts. She's even saying it before she hears me say it.
I would just unmod her. Really, really pretty simple.
But why? Crystal's the life of the party, even if I don't understand most of her sex jokes.
You know,
Honestly, I think it's just a way of life at this point for her, not jokes.
You need to add big art to my list.
Why? Did you roll a 12?
No, I rolled an 8.
Or the D12?
Yeah, I rolled an 8 on the D12. At the same time that I made you chug water.
Actually, I volunteered to do it, and because of that, you picked Chris.
Yeah.
Who also kind of volunteered to do it.
Yeah.
I was in a
The
no-win.
cheesecake making me thirsty.
I was in a no-win situation.
That was the first and probably only time I'm making cheesecake with that brand of cream cheese because it just did not taste the part to me. I mean, it's still cheesecake. It's decent, but like getting like the main brand, it was much better experience.
Why though? Why, Crystal?
Alright. Let's see. Mitch is...
Stop it, Steven! Stop it right there.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
You violated the law.
Alright.
Yeah, you can remove his mod for that.
You know what? Chat.
I would.
Let's...
I'm more concerned about Steven's comment.
Yes. Chat, let's do something fun quick, okay?
I think we have different definitions of the word.
Do I
Fun.
not have... Is it this? No. Not
Oops.
this. Okay, then change that to the other one. Yeah.
This,
Alright.
that, and the other.
So,
Time.
chat, we're gonna go through and destroy some channel point options. Haha. Okay. So Evil Grin tied. Which I don't know, we'll discuss it. I mean, actually right now what I'm gonna do is just everything that got an X I'll deactivate, and then we'll go through and actually delete some of the ones that nobody really cares for. Oh, that's hard to see. So, Evil Grin, Combat, and Emote. Am I hearing something? Shh.
Chris is playing Flash games on his phone.
Disgusting.
No, I'm not.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, it's time.
Cheers from Scorching Shores.
Don't do it. I do too, but I don't. I feel like people don't use it. I mean, sure. Yeah, we'll keep it. Add a sticker. That one actually can just get deleted at this point. Mark. Cool time. We are. Okay. Settle down.
No, you.
But Scorching Dunes. So John, me boy, me lad. What one are we on? Cool time. Cool time I'm getting rid of, and I'm just making everything that Cool time does apply to cosmetic upgrade. So that just seems to make more sense. Game narration. People aren't too big on that one. Setting with style, no one's redeemed that in a really long time. What other one do we have? Not a little fluff. Almost never gets redeemed.
Oh.
Change shirts. Literally no one has ever done this, so I'm just getting rid of it. Let's see. Goop. I think people voted to keep that. I'll double check.
What motion? Button mashing?
Voice changer, just we don't commit to it. Awkward group photo. This has not come up in a really long time. Slap. People voted to keep slap. I remember that much. Image on screen is just a pain. 10 reps. I think people wanted to keep 10 reps, and they weren't. I mean, Steven's bought already. We don't need to toggle it. You slorping? Ring Fit? I think people pretty universally didn't want Ring Fit because it's such a detractor. Let me double check.
It's also a dice roll, and
Yeah. People.
I already have like at least one of those,
Yeah.
and I just haven't used it.
Absolute chaos. It just feels like whoever uses it wastes their points half the time if they can't like really get people to understand it. Purification. No one ever cared. Food challenge. People want to keep that.
I think you're the only one who remotely cares about purification.
Yeah.
What's purification?
Basically, make him shave his facial hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
Yeah. They'd care if I could get Chris to do it.
They'd care if you could actually grow facial hair.
I tried. I mean, I had facial hair up until this afternoon.
Not much.
really.
Not like Chris and I can get it.
Yes. All right.
I don't have it right now, but...
So let's
Oh,
see.
no, that's
what
not
other
mine.
one? Evil Grin. You guys basically tied on this. How about you, Chris? You're the main one who redeems it.
What?
Evil Grin. Nobody but chat actually notices it, unless I like can find a better sound to go with it. Like it'll happen,
I mean-
and then I'll like notice it like halfway through the scroll, and it's like, oh, huh, it happened, I guess.
I mean,
Yes, lucky.
I think people use it because it's cheap. It's not good.
it's.
Lucky's
like,
just
it-
a lot better.
I really only use it to like
Because
basically.
you like the smile.
I mean, sort of. Just to do the like. Actually, you could do it. Like a
I need. Is there like a soundbite of like Star Wolf just like or something? We could get that to go with it. I feel like that could work. I feel like that one could be improved. Let's see. Unlock emote. People don't care. Goop. Oh. People want that around, except for Chloe.
for what?
Goop.
Oh.
So I guess Goop can stay.
Lots of
I mean,
lots of
I don't
good
really-
Paltrow fans here.
I kind of ran out of like the really
God.
cheap ones. So
Why? Why bring that up?
Slap.
Because I know I can bring it up.
People
and
want
you
the
would
slap
get it, and
to
Levi
stay.
wouldn't. Just like most of the things that I say.
Yeah,
Matt
but
and
this
Wyatt
that's more of a
like the
niche
slap.
thing
Chloe
than
is
a
not, yeah.
any like. The reason he wouldn't know is because he's
You
not.
guys
gonna
were
remotely
real
look
close
for
on
it.
image on screen, but
I mean, I didn't even
lost,
really
and I don't
remotely
like doing
look for it myself.
What you don't like?
Okay, everybody wants me to
Oh,
toggle
David
or wants
Vagina?
Toggle Steven's mod to stay.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, David.
Oh
Alright.
God!
So, Steven, we're gonna get your opinion. Should people be able to toggle your mod, or can we just leave you there?
I think that if we remove toggle mod, that he shouldn't have mod, and it should just be a permanent no mod.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Uh,
It should be pretty
Crystal
obvious.
really likes being able to punish Steven, so I'll leave it on for now. Yeah, Ring Fit is just.
You could also have toggle morbid as mod and just make it 10 times as much.
And only Steven's allowed to redeem it. Otherwise, you just forfeit the points for no reason.
No,
No.
you can redeem it. They just
No, but it'll
won't.
get Steven to stay in chat.
I might redeem it. I think it'd be funny.
Why Crystal? I was gonna say half the time you're here, you want to unmod half my mods
she is
anyway.
she is immediately not on board with this.
John also enjoys punishing Steven. And Steven just wants everything. Yes, so I'm probably going to do this post-stream instead of during the stream, but I'm going to color code these now. So it'll be like all the sound effects are one color, all the music clips are one color, and then like, the dice rolls will be a color. But just kind of color coded so that you could scroll through it quicker instead of it just being this big old massive rainbow blocks.
You know, you could actually give them like pictures.
What do you mean?
Zzz.
They have the pictures. Like each one has a picture.
Oh.
It's just like the background colors will correlate to each other. So I'll keep the pictures as they are, but like just per category, they'll be like the same
Do
color.
not make Community SFX and Community SFX 2 the same color. For the love of all that's holy, don't do that.
No, like the little microphone picture will be different. But the actual background color of them, that's all I'd be changing. So like the background color would match for things in the same category.
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to leave the main image as is for each. Just to make it a little easier to scroll through and see and all that.
I should probably get going. It's almost midnight and I'm very tired. Actually, I should pee before I go.
Okay. Well, oh look at that pepper! What the hell, little nugget over here? So proud. So special. Well, now that I think about it, let's see. Let's see what we can find. Oh, apparently yeah. Oh, beautiful. 7 years ago? That's the...
Can't let you do that, Star Fox. You're not so tough.
Didn't they find
You'll be
uncompressed
your
versions of
dad
this?
soon, Fox.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, the
Are
Starbucks.
you even trying? Bested by a fuck.
I just don't recognize that voice enough. Oh, the uncompressed.
Can't let you do that, Star.
Yeah, there we go.
You'll be seeing your dad soon, Fox. You're in my sights. You're going down. You're not so tough. I will not be defeated by this trash. I can't lose. What the heck? Looks like we win today, Star Fox. Playtime is over, Star Fox. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. What? Is that all you got? You're good. But I'm better. No way! I don't believe it!
I don't know if any of those really fit the grin. I thought for sure there was just like a ha-ha or something. I don't know. What do you mean? That's the version that like everyone I know is familiar with. Possibly make you feel happy. I'm down to feel happy. Nah, that one's overdone. That one's overdone. Overdone. What is this one? What even is this one? It's not even safe. Oh, yeah. Is there any, like, unique stuff? These are just all the most popular played out themes in the series. I don't know this one. Oh, I just don't know it by title. This is the basics. Looking up what does Chris do? Is it Sephiroth, but a new version? Or one? Oh yeah, that's right. Wasn't it like One Wing Kong we played a few times at one point? Was it this that we? Yeah, this one that we kept playing for a while in the server.
Wrong one, but
This is the one that we all thought was funny.
this one's better. Levi, there's
Hi.
there's a better one.
What? The microphone's there.
I know.
What do you?
But it was also sent in your music channel.
Ah. The coconut cream despair. Of course, Ace put it in there.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Chris just wanted to hear it.
No.
Enhanced. Ooh. Space Jump. Why? The one-winged sponge. Coconut cream despair. Oh, and Jared's got a version with it.
This is the one that's in your music channel.
Oh. Max volume?
Okay.
This is just like some guy's camera. Man, this is a DK household, ain't it? Mitch, you should speedrun DK64 again.
What do you mean, almost?
Yes. The medieval DK rap? What? I started mixing it up with the game. Bardcore. What is this
Oh,
picture?
God.
The old monkey grab. I love it.
Yea, verily, yea.
I don't understand.
Just wait.
So they're finally here, performing for thee. And if thou know the words, thine can stand with me. Put thy hands together, if thou'st wish to clap, as we take thee through ye old monkey rap.
There's a reminder?
Thy leader,
Yeah, I just have reminders for
ye
various
know
things.
him well, and thou art
Probably to make one of the PowerPoint things for my dad.
His
Because he wanted another one done tonight.
it spats, and if he shoots thee,
Steven, why did you know this exists?
he's bigger, faster.
This is the kind of thing Steven would just watch for fun, isn't it?
The first of
I still like the previous one better.
I do too. Yeah. I feel like this song is keeping Mitch from coming out. He's afraid.
I don't think so.
He'll want to go back when he hears this. No. Why do you have the big sticker?
The big sticker.
The big stick.
Ooh, I have a plan.
Do this with the camera. Does it have a hand? What's that? No! I don't care if it's somewhat easy to get off. I feel like that shape just doesn't blend itself up. But yeah, chat, we're starting to clear off this shelf. It's just a line of consoles now. And deciding how to go about the rest of them. I actually have already sold one. Or no, sorry. Wade is borrowing one that he will buy off me soon-ish. He's also borrowing like 3 games. But yeah, it's mostly because I got a lot of them really cheap, and they were like repair jobs, and I managed to get 3 out of the 5 that were deemed non-functional to work, which at $5 a piece, it's a pretty good deal. PS2s are worth like $80 now. Why? You're listening to Steven's recommendation.
Why?
Bardcore medieval DK rap. I don't see the bardcore in it necessarily, but it is a medieval DK rap.
Can you unmod him?
Oh, no. But we did choose to keep the ability to unmod him.
How much does it cost?
$2K.
Uh-oh. You might not keep mods for very long. You might want to end the stream soon. He might lose his...
You would just do it without me if I ended the stream.
Well, no, I'm saying he might lose it due to points.
That's what you're doing! This whole time we thought you were doing... Wait, and your message is goodbye, Steven.
Just wait.
Oh, wait! No. Because you know the rule of the channel.
What's the rule?
If you sub or donate $5, you get a channel point redemption up to the value of $2,000.
Oh. Can you refund that to me then?
So you literally subbed and paid for it, but forgot that you also did that.
Yeah. I mean, I can also get E10, but it's fine.
I don't see it on there. We'll just, oh wait, no, it's...
Should be at the bottom.
No, it didn't show up. There it is.
Blame yourself.
Die!
What can I say except you're welcome?
Die!
Oh, camera's there. Camera's pointing right at me.
Oh yeah, I was using the little handle and I was just going between your face and your phone while you did that.
What do you mean you're but a boy? I thought you were old. Ancient
For all we
even.
know, Steven's older than Mitch, but I don't think so. I think he's between me and Mitch. An innocent boy? Now there's where the lies are coming in.
I thought you were ancient.
Yeah, Steven thinks he's old, but he claims a year, but he doesn't claim that that year represents he's old. It just means that he is of that age.
That.
Yes. Chris is playing with stickers again.
I'm playing with a sticker.
You know what that means, right?
Time to leave.
No, it means Chris is the sticker star.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Oh.
I'd say
Mitch is going back to the music streams!
But I'm not.
Guys, we could do a music stream. I could play the automaton. Chris could get his violin.
That means I have to
Trevor
go
can
home.
actually play instruments.
What?
Trevor can actually play instruments.
I mean,
I actually can
He
too, but my
majored
main
in music performance.
I actually can play clarinet and bass clarinet pretty well. I just actually don't have an instrument that is in a condition to play.
I have a clarinet.
I'd probably have to check to see if my violin's even tuned.
Your strings probably haven't been touched in a few years. They
Heck,
wouldn't just
the
like
bow might even be...
the strings and bow don't just like expire after like a decade of non-use, do they?
The bow needs to be tightened, at the very least. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's hair.
Right, but it also could theoretically...
Tradition.
No.
There is the potential
No.
of it...
Tradition.
We don't need that on this string.
That is Fiddler on the Roof.
I know.
I
have
I did
seen
a-
Fiddler on the Roof more than everyone here and in chat combined. It's so bad.
Have you seen it
so
more
much.
than Trevor, though, who is actually Jewish?
Let's see. I'd guess
Why would
around
that-
now I've probably seen
Fiddler
it.
on the Roof is about a Jewish family.
Off the top
But,
of my
It's
head,
the most famous musical about a Jewish family, I would posit.
I'd guess that I've probably seen it somewhere between like 30 and 45 times.
Yeah.
I performed it in a play, so I may actually technically have you beat.
Oh. Mine is like just as a viewer.
I was Fiedka.
You know,
Indeed you would.
I just got reminded. Starlink.
Yeah,
Battle for Atlantis.
it's Atlas.
Battle for Atlantis.
The ship is actually one of the few things that's on the floor that's like just on its own and not one of the bins.
Battle for the Axis.
Oh yeah. You like vinyls, right?
Yeah.
Do you like Journey?
Never played it.
Because Austin,
You think
Austin literally sent me an extra copy of a Journey vinyl.
I mean, I'll take it.
Well, the thing is, only the discs. Because I guess the print quality wasn't to his liking on the original print, so he mailed everyone that he had like contact info for the reprint discs.
Oh, I see.
So now I just kind of have
So,
extra Journey discs, but apparently of slightly lower quality. But the thing is, I'm not sure if the print means the audio part or like the little paper thing in the middle.
probably the
Or-
audio.
But now I have an extra copy of the Journey remastered soundtrack of possibly slightly less quality, and I don't know what to do with it.
I know. Just hold on to it.
I think they're still just on the table in there.
All right, I have to go.
I'll miss you.
No, you won't.
Pet pepper
Goodbye,
for
everyone.
Bleh.
me. Bye. Pet pepper for me.
No.
Have you ever pet pepper?
Yes.
Want to do it again?
No.
But she's doing the thing. She's just sitting there. Touch me. Touch me more.
No, it's touch me harder.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, they left that there today, and I was trying to figure out with my landlord because I think he wants to be around for it because they actually want to like work on like hardware related things in the house. Apparently, like one of our gas like readers or whatever, like not the actual like, or just the thing that like tells you the numbers. Apparently, it needs to be updated, and they want to install it.
Yes.
So yeah, the landlord wants to be around for that. So we're gonna find a time.
Oh, Steven. I could be villainous if I wanted. You just don't know yet. What the heck are you doing?
Don't tell Mitch. Don't tell Mitch.
He's still here.
Nothing.
It could be.
I wouldn't mind telling you about chess. No, just a channel point redemption. It's just a channel point redemption. It's fine.
What's going on?
Steven.
Crystal redeemed to give him back.
Crystal! Do I have to unmod you on my channel now? You couldn't let him go 10 minutes without being unmodded.
Even though we probably shouldn't have even been streaming the last 15 minutes of what's happened here, because why?
Disappointing.
You know,
Hey, we live for the disappointment.
you should have just waited for him to actually be gone.
No, we're fine.
Disappointing.
Well, pepper shuffle.
Disappointed.
Alright, let's figure out who we can
What?
raid.
What was that face
Who's
for?
in my list? Oh, it's literally just Logan. He's playing a game that I don't know, but it looks kind of cool.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. Guys, we're gonna go bother Logan. Don't ask why his eyes are different colors and he has new ears. These things just happen.
That seems fine.
Yes. When you get in chat, the message is I don't know. Just everybody's screaming about Steven
Unga
for
bunga.
whatever random reason they can come up with.
No!
Yes, Steven, do it. Honestly, Logan will be down.
I'd rather Unga Bunga.
Yeah, Unga Boonga. Or no, the Bardcore Donkey Kong. I don't know. Just say something stupid.
Oh. Literally just